Hey everyone, and welcome to The Old-Fashioned Friendship, where two long-term buddies get together, sip on bourbon, and relive the wild, hilarious, and sometimes outright ridiculous stories from our 20 years of friendship.
We're here to share the laughs, the memories, and the chaos from the good old days, whether it be from our small beginnings in a smoke-filled tent, a random adventure, or just an everyday moment that somehow turned into a legendary tale. I'm Bobby.
And I'm Brandon. Together, we're uncorking a bottle in every episode, from the boldest of bourbons to the most intriguing whiskeys, and everything in between.
We'll share our unfiltered reviews, debate our favorites, and trust us, we got some stories that might surprise you. So let's get into it.
This is The Old-Fashioned Friendship.
Good?
Yep, that's enough of a sample. All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 17? 17, yes.
We probably should check that out before
this will be episode 17.
Record.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's 16, and you're hearing this for the first time that you've skipped 16, and that's fine, too. We can always just put them out in a different order than we made them.
That's what we did
We've been
before.
known to do that. So today on the podcast, we have...
So let's start with the backstory a little bit. You were talking shit about baseball.
easy thing to do.
Yeah, okay.
Super easy to do.
Brandon, who played baseball in college, likes baseball?
Likes baseball.
Who's your team?
Red Sox.
Red Sox? Okay. So Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
Is that like a real baseball team?
I don't even know.
Okay.
All I know about baseball is you're as likely
Is that
to
like the
see
Yankees
me.
or is that like,
Yeah.
what's that? It's like the Yankees. Okay, cool.
Like low-rent Yankees.
So you said that he was going to stop listening to us
Okay.
because you talk shit on baseball.
So the only thing I know about baseball, and this is the only thing I know, is you're as likely to see me at his game as we are to see the Epstein files.
Did you say the intro, or are we just going in hot?
What are you talking about?
can't
I
remember.
said welcome back to episode 16, old-fashioned friendship.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So backstory is that I talk shit on baseball, and I have very little regrets. Not none, but very little. Because obviously
Two big motherfuckers are in the studio now.
It's fine. I got one big motherfucker on my side.
I'm not
This
that big
one-
compared to the other one. Should we, so Brandon's here to set the record straight. Tell us that, sorry, that one's copywritten. Set the record straight. Tell us that baseball's great. So he did bring us a bottle.
He did bring a bottle.
What you got over there, Brandon?
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
So there's a cool little story. Sorry, not copywritten again.
What are you doing with all the music, my guy?
Trying to get our social numbers.
You need to learn to mute your phone.
That song's associated with soccer, not
Oh, okay.
Is it?
They were at a field. It was crazy. All right. So he did
baseball.
get that. So he did bring a bottle to share with us. What's the deal with it?
It's called
You
Field
guys know
of
the
Dreams.
backstory. You're the bourbon guy. I just
If
drink.
I've never heard of it.
you brew it, it will be a drink.
Guess how many MLB players were ever? Was it ever?
Yep.
Okay. How many MLB players there's ever been?
At least 6.
Yeah. There's definitely more than that.
I think it takes, what's it take to make a full team? Is it 30?
So
we
we
9
don't-
players on the field. Usually it's a 40-man roster
Okay,
for
40.
pro baseball.
40
there you go.
people?
40 people per roster.
Pitchers, bullpen guys, bench players.
Does that include the people on the Astrals who are telling what signs they are by banging on trash can lids? Okay.
What?
The whole cheating thing.
I
for the
do
World
know
Series.
a little bit about baseball.
Okay.
They were banging on trash cans to tell the batters what pitch was coming.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
That was like the big scandal like 5 years ago or 6 years ago.
But it's America's pastime.
Cheating?
Baseball.
Cheating.
We were still talking
See,
about the Astrals. My
If
bad.
it's cheating, it's a lot like NASCAR. That I can understand. Yeah, so they made 23,000 bottles of this.
Okay.
Apparently, it's made from the corn from the field that they cut down every year.
From the Field of Dreams field.
Okay.
Because there
over
was
in
a movie.
Iowa. Mhm.
Yep.
And now
Good job.
Now, once
I
a
saw
year, they
the
do a
movie.
Field of Dreams game where it looks like the old setup and fans out there and all the way in the middle of
Did they
Iowa.
like set up seating and everything?
Yeah,
Really?
it's dope.
That's kind of cool. See, like that I would watch.
Yeah.
That I would watch.
And when they did their first game there, it was really neat because they had like Kevin Costner come out through the corn.
Of course.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
Not Nick Cage.
Oh, see, that's where you lost me right there.
See, but they could do a remake. And they could use Nick Cage. He's old enough now.
Kevin Costner. I'm too weak. I can't open it. I want to smell it.
I don't know.
We have no idea who makes it. Oh,
There's a pro baseball player. Don't quote me on. I think it's like Bronson.
Only one.
One pitcher, former pitcher of Major League Baseball, that came up with this idea and did this as a bottle.
Okay. I mean, it's a neat idea. If they're making it from what they pull off of the field, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Apparently it sucks.
yeah.
Does it?
I've heard,
every
that's what
review
he
I've
was
seen.
telling me,
Like
yeah.
baseball. For those of you who could hear the apparently it sucks, we do have like a secret fourth person here.
Oh, it's Cinco.
It is
They've heard of
Cinco.
Cinco.
Oh!
That was a good pop.
I had to tell my wife why you called me that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Why did you have to? You could have made anything up.
Yeah.
You're like, he's talking. Yeah, he's not going to. He's going to tell the truth. You would tell the truth.
Okay, it's got a smell. It does smell.
While you guys are smelling that, we're going to go over socials updates real quick. TikTok's up to 1,400 followers on the nose.
Okay.
Instagram's right around the 550 range. We had a bunch more downloads. And then actually, I think Facebook is taking off again, which was dope because I forgot
It's
to
like
share that.
105. It's a little bit warmer, and you can smell it, but that's good.
Smells like bourbon to me.
Yeah, that should be great then.
108 proof. A little potent.
A little bit.
108.
That's okay. We have water. We can make it wet.
If you let it sit and get oxygen, it's easier to drink.
Is it?
Turns out it does change the flavor.
I got to. If you take
I
a
don't smell
brulee
anything.
torch to it, you can just burn off all the alcohol and just
Does it
drink the
smell like
mix.
something to you?
Probably tastes better.
It's a little bit
Do I have
warm.
COVID?
Chloroform.
I can't smell it.
Does this rag smell like chloroform?
Really, you can smell that.
Yes.
I smell nothing.
Bobby is out for the rest of the show.
Stop talking and drink the 1792.
I already drank it.
Oh, is
Yeah, I've been
this
drinking since you got this. I've been drinking for 30
my,
minutes.
my gift for randomly showing up. I heard Brandon was coming, so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm coming. 1792 Sweet Wheat. And it's funny enough, I was listening to your episode number 9 as I was pulling up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got that in the car right now.
Nice. Yeah. I think I said you were going to bring it. I was like, Adam said when he comes over one time, he'd bring Sweet Wheat. But I have yet. This is the first time I'm drinking 1792, which is a Sazerac brand?
No.
No?
Wow.
No, they have one of theirs. You have it upstairs. It's made in finished in Sazerac barrels. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So
I just know it's good.
yeah, I was gonna say that sweet wheat is pretty awesome. Mind if I see the bottle?
So remember we got the 12-year down in
Yeah.
EC when we went to Elizabeth City for bourbon hunting?
Right.
But I found the 12-year just sitting on the shelf. It wasn't allocated or anything. It was pretty dope. And I found the Penelope Chapter 1, which was pretty dope.
I should have. So we have the Lost. I should have brought Willet.
He's had Willet.
You've had Willet.
Yeah.
I've had the pot still.
Okay.
The pot still
I've
is
had the
good.
rye and I've had bourbon. I've never had the pot still.
We can take a pause at some point and I can run down and grab it. I thought it was awesome. The
Adam-
bottle is confusing though. The bottle, you just have to not sit on it. I don't know if you've seen it.
It does. It has a stopper. This is going all the way.
The lost bottle, you're fine.
That's going straight in. No, because
That one's coming out your mouth.
If we can't say real names, I'll say Farva. That's definitely shoved this up his ass. No,
You can say names.
Oh, Dylan.
You just can't say last names.
yeah.
Oh shit, we forgot the disclosure.
What?
No government, no religion. What else do we not talk about?
As long we can make fun of those.
Oh, we can make
things.
fun of those things.
Yeah.
It's trick. Baseball is a religion.
Is it?
It depends on who you talk to. Right? There's a
you're not allowed to talk politics, right? You already know where Brandon lives because he doesn't like baseball.
But I don't know baseball. I'm just stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you played baseball, right?
Yeah. Adam and I both played baseball.
Yeah. How
you
was?
played together. Like
Shower together too.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, like
We
we
showered together.
Did
We
you
weren't even
guys
on a team.
play college ball together
College
or
ball.
at the same college or different?
yeah,
Oh,
same
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Same year.
Yeah, he
That's
was a
how you do
pitcher.
it.
I was a third baseman.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I had no idea. That's pretty awesome. What school was that?
Virginia Whitlaw. It's about to be
Baton
college.
University.
Baton.
Oh, you guys went to Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my really good friends played softball for Wesleyan.
Who's that?
Kelly Keys.
It was later. She's younger.
I was gonna say she's younger
Yeah,
than
she's
I
younger.
am. So, and I'm assuming we're all somewhat around the same age.
Yeah.
So, like, she would be much graduated by the time.
Well, our old center fielder is now the head coach for him.
That's pretty cool.
3 times.
3 times. He's amazing over there.
For softball or baseball?
Softball. He coached the
Softball.
women's softball team.
Yeah, I mean, Wesleyan actually has a pretty good softball team. I don't know about their baseball team because I don't know anybody who played for Wesleyan.
They suck right now.
Well, when we were
You
there,
good.
Yeah, I got you.
when we were there, basketball team won national championship. Soccer team was amazing. Men's lacrosse, women's lacrosse was good. Our baseball team was ranked top 10 in the nation.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, but y'all would have been there, and I don't know if Coach Wren was the athletics director at the time.
She
Okay.
was. She retired, I think. Wow.
She retired like 2020, 2019, somewhere in that
She
range.
was there our first 2 years. I think.
Yeah.
And then the soccer coach took over, and
Yeah.
all the money went to soccer.
Coach Wren, awesome.
Yeah.
So she worked with me at REI. Like, that woman's crazy, and I absolutely love her. Yeah,
Like most of the women you love.
imagine being
All women.
imagine being old enough to retire and retiring and then being like, I'm going to go be a ridge runner on the Appalachian Trail.
So Ridge Runner, not the video game from N64 back in the day.
So a ridge runner on the AT. So she's responsible for all of Virginia. That if you have a medical problem or an emergency or whatever, that's who you're calling.
She
and
just
then
runs out there and finds people?
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of insane. So she retired from doing that and came to work for us and then was a ridge runner during the thru hiker season, which is crazy because she's old. Also,
She's got to be up there now.
yeah. Also, she had a pet goose for a while.
That's dope.
Kind of crazy.
Dude, I always wanted a pet duck.
Did you?
Yeah.
You can get pet ducks.
No, I want like one like raised with a dog though.
Just go get a duckling. You've got
You mean like
2 duckling-sized
The
dogs.
protected geese she had?
Yeah. So apparently,
The snake chicken?
the snake chicken,
The snake chicken?
cobra chicken.
Funny story about Cinco. no.
So we hear baseball sucks from a guy that wants a pet duck.
I didn't want to pet. I'm like, I didn't want to pet duck.
You didn't even ever dispute the whole fact that it was like baseball sucks. You were just like, oh, okay.
Okay, so
It's like, it's like arguing with a child.
I believe I said in that episode, it's easier to love something if you know the backstory. So not the backstory of baseball, but who's playing that year.
It's not
watching
enjoyable to never watch it, turn on an MLB game and try and follow.
Right.
You won't care.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, as someone who played collegiate soccer, right? I don't watch soccer anymore. I watch hockey because it's just a lot more fast paced and a lot more going on. I think a lot of people would agree. Soccer is pretty hard to watch. But I never played baseball to an extent other than like t-ball, right? As I just didn't like it. I got into a different sport and I was much better at that sport than I was at swinging a bat.
That's fair.
I would imagine that if I played baseball, I would care more about baseball. And like the only reason I've really started caring about hockey is once again, like soccer, when you're playing it, it's entertaining, but when you're watching it, it is a hard sport to watch. But hockey, shrink the field down to a quarter the size, put half the amount of people on it and just
let them
watch
beat
them
the shit out of
smack each other around. Like that's an easy sport
So what if
to
you
watch.
let fighting into MLB? Would you have watched
It
it earlier?
happens.
Yeah, but
It's called charge them out.
So let me ask a bourbon question. The
Yeah.
sweet wheat, does this remind you of all the, what are you calling it? Burnham?
Burnham?
Is this also a wheated whiskey?
Yes and no. I do like it, but I like it for different reasons than Burnham.
I like this a lot better than I like Brenham.
Really?
Yep, I do.
Because it's impossible to fucking find.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine.
It's more expensive and it's impossible to find.
That's fine. I've now had it. I don't
Yeah.
need to go out and get it
Which
again.
is crazy. We're going to try a couple different ones tonight. We were going to make you drink Lost. You tried Lost? You want to try it?
You gave me a bottle.
Oh, did I?
But did you
Yeah.
try it?
Drank it
It's so good.
in a night.
It's
It's
so
so
easy
good.
to. It's not a big bottle,
Yeah.
but it's good
The
though.
next day I was like, yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Hopefully,
It's
our
not-
first sponsor, Lost
right.
Whiskey Club.
I'm just hoping that they are our first like actual visit. So Nick hit me up.
Just text him.
Yeah, I can
Just text him and be like, are you free this day?
Yeah.
I'm just glad y'all brought it back. It was like episodes and episodes where y'all were not bringing in the sponsorship
Yeah,
plug.
yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh, you were the one that offered the squirrel suit, though.
I
Yes.
did offer the
You
squirrel
did
suit.
email to
Yeah.
Squirrel Suit. Yeah. And got the email kickback.
Yeah. Adam's like, I didn't listen to that episode. Yeah.
I skipped one because you said it sucked.
Yeah, it was
I can't
slower.
remember which one you said, so I just skipped to 8.
It might have been that one.
So in one of the episodes, I had gone down to the oceanfront for work for the Jackalope Fest, and they had people free jumping off of the yeah, and so that was, I have a squirrel suit and I'm willing to jump off a building at google.com.
That's going to cost us a lot of money one day.
One day.
Yeah.
When somebody jumps off and then they don't fly.
I was so disappointed when it didn't actually exist.
I'm sorry. One of these days, I mean, it can probably still be made. Like at this time, it can probably still be made. How many people have are willing to make an email address that long? Did you spell squirrel wrong?
Probably.
Well, then he definitely missed my email address because I would have spelled it very wrong.
Squire.
Squirrel. So, the 1792 sweet wheat, we haven't tried a whole lot of 1792.
We haven't tried any. I was going to save it all until we cracked them all open at once.
That was
absolutely
right
fine.
when you were doing that episode.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, tonight I was...
You just
in
bring
and
it
out
for
of
the
my
next
house, I was
episode.
like, yeah, that's good. I mean, there's no way it would have lasted.
We need to do, I've been telling
I have a
Brandon-
way it can last.
No, I would have drank it today.
No, as I'm saying, you leave it here. And then
No, this is going to be
it lasts.
Hey, yeah, this will be gone.
kind of a pusher.
We were going to get you to come over, I think, on the Wellers night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking Weller.
Wellers. Well, now I think you
Not
drank
Wellers.
multiple ones.
If you drink more than one Weller,
Yeah,
isn't
what
it
about-
Wellers?
Like Special Reserve, Full Proof,
Yep.
Antique. You helped me get most of them.
All right, so have you done the Jefferson, like Ocean, any of that?
Regular Jefferson. I've done Ocean.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Because that's like one of the ones that we're sitting on right now is I've got the Jefferson, the Reserve, and the Ocean.
Ocean's kind of gimmicky.
Well, and that's
That's
what
what we
we're
assumed,
talking
yeah.
about.
That's okay.
That's like, it's kind of
But
a...
it's like the Tropical one, or tropical one. Like you just found some cheap land in tropical weather to store your shit in.
Hmm.
Like it's legitimately called tropical because they put it in a warehouse
but there's
that's
like...
fucking hot all the time.
There's lots of different things. It's not just like alcohol, but there's lots of different things where they will, like, oh, this has gone over the equator. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
really not that hard,
Good sound.
you know.
Yeah.
It's more of a squeak than a pop. Y'all got to get better at the pop.
Try this tequila.
I will try the tequila at some
It's
point.
good tequila.
And so, yes,
It
that's
looked
the
fancy.
other thing, y'all. Adam came over with tequila because I talk a lot of shit on tequila too.
I had to bring some good tequila.
So, and that is like the difference. Like back in the day, again, I think the best I had was like Don Julio. That's what I would like keep, and it's not probably it's probably
So
not the
this is
best.
also the time where we thought whiskey was Jack Daniels.
This is true.
Like that
It's
was
very
the
true.
epitome of whiskey was Jack Daniels, and so the epitome of tequila was Two Fingers.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god.
you remember that?
Yeah, you were talking about the blue tarantula in one episode too.
That was my dad's go-to drink.
The big tall bottle.
No, that was Aristocrat later on.
No. What's the big tall blue bottle? It's got a tarantula on the front of it too.
That's tarantula. If it's got a tarantula on it, are you talking about Babe Breeze?
The overpriced one that's
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
That's dog shit.
Is it? I don't know. I had a
Do
bottle
they
of that
even
at
still
one
make
point.
tarantula?
I don't know.
I'm sure they do. Can you still get Two Fingers?
I haven't looked for it. You guys tried Two Fingers
ever
before?
hear that terrible
that?
story?
Is
Field
that
of Dreams.
you tried the Field of Dreams already?
Oh.
I was trying to figure out some history about it, brother.
So
I think
we.
your mother likes Two Fingers.
Oh man,
3.
she likes it in a bottle. So
I was
we're
looking at Brandon, by the way, when I said that. Wait, which Brandon?
But not
Oh,
this
that's
one.
right. New Brandon.
other Brandon.
No.
So yeah, we were in a tent at one point, and we were drinking the cheapest shit you could find. And our buddy Billy decided that he wanted to make margaritas. He goes to the ABC store, and he got a handle of tequila for like $12. Okay, and
Top
that
shelf.
should
We drink
tell
margaritas
you,
for 2 weeks, bro.
That's top shelf.
Well, I didn't drink any of that shit.
Yeah.
That should tell you just how good it is. If you can get a whole handle for $12. So it's Two Fingers tequila. If you have the opportunity, go ahead, get yourself a bottle and pour it out. It's better just dumped out.
That
Save
Two Fingers is
somebody
for the
else.
homies.
Yeah.
That's the best place you can put it with
Yeah.
the
Worse
homies.
than Aristocrat?
I don't think, did the Aristocrat make
makes
tequila?
and it's like yellow.
I have
and it's,
never tried Aristocrat
If I'm not
tequila.
mistaken, Aristocrat tequila was the one back in the day that would have the worm in it.
Well, isn't that's a different thing? That's not tequila. That's
It was tequila.
there's another
wasn't it?
there's another
gin
name
tequila.
for it. Mezcal. There you go. Yep.
Well, if you look at the new Aristocrat bottle for tequila, it looks like that bottle.
I want to see that. I want to try that new tequila that Danny McBride has out. Don Gato. I've seen some promotions and stuff.
I think you
for
showed
it.
me a video on that one time. I haven't checked it out. As Brandon types along on the Fig keyboard. So I'm going to try the Sip of the Field of Dreams for the first time.
Okay.
Not expecting much.
Let me get a. Can I get a glass and a small pour to the field? I've got that.
Oh, you're getting in the big one?
That's good.
All right. It smells like
Thank you.
what I can smell of it. You can tell me if I'm wrong. All right. It smells like an old closet.
So to me,
That's the notes I'm getting.
I smell a lot of toffee.
Okay, I can
100%.
I can see
Like a
some coffee.
lot of toffee. Like that's the only thing I actually am
I
pulling
was a
out of
fat
that
kid
is
growing up.
toffee.
That's where we kept our toffee.
Is in the
In
closet.
the old
I
closets,
think
yeah.
that's artificial flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smell watermelon.
Is it bourbon or
Oh,
whiskey?
never mind. That's my velo.
Stop stiffing your fingers.
In case Vila wants to
Why
spot
was he
that.
fingering a watermelon?
You gotta get the whole one ready.
It smells.
Do you put it in the
It
microwave
does, so
first?
I'm pretty sure that's sad if it's bad because they're obviously trying to corner the market from people who like baseball.
No.
Tastes like you just took a sip of a wooden bat.
So you're all going seeing the list for the first time, and
That's awful.
I don't know if you've gotten or if we've aired any of the episodes, but I started talking about making a list. I don't know if you watch Top Gear, but they have a board and they rank every car that they try out, whatever. So I started talking about making a list, and we're trying to come up with names for it. So right now we're playing around with Don't Ask, Just Pour.
That would be like our top tier.
Yeah. I'll take a pour.
That means you offer it to someone, but you know they're going to take it.
Pour for a friend. That's the only way I'm drinking this again is if somebody else hasn't had it and is
and we're
asking
going to try it
about
together.
No pour, and then pour your enemies.
Fucking Eagle Rare you have on the
I-
board?
Yeah, bro, I can
hate
get Eagle Rare.
Rare.
I got 3 bottles of Eagle Rare up there, and we don't touch it.
All right, we're going to have 0.
You can have the small one. I need the big one just to say I have it.
But see, like you may also disagree with we put Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Mark,
What?
that you did like it, and then the second time it sucked really bad.
We liked it.
Okay.
We liked Russell's. Russell 10-year was very similar to Rare Breed, just smoother and better. And we thought maybe it was because they turned down the hotness. It went from like 116 to 90. So you definitely aren't getting like ethanol. You're not getting the burn. And we feel like Wild Turkey signature is that chest burn. This is what you're expecting when you drink it. So they want to keep it that way.
Are you talking about which Russell? The red bottle?
Yeah.
Or the white one with the red letter?
The white and red letter.
So when they made this,
The Russell's Reserve.
instead of oak, did they just
That one I haven't
use
tried yet.
dirt? Like just made a dirt mound and then poured it all in and
clean
let
the
it
corn
age?
before they
That's what
brewed
it
it.
is.
I
Yeah.
think that you guys could make this.
And then
Yeah.
they stirred it with an old baseball bat.
Sucks.
It sucks.
Socks.
That's what it smells like. I get toffee-ish. I get a little sweet, but
So I think what's
It's
sad
rough.
is I like the smell of it. Like the smell of it is good.
Sweet, yeah.
The taste is not great,
I'm not getting
It's
anything.
not aged at all. It's whatever probably the minimum aging.
which
Be
is
considered
3
a bourbon.
years.
3 years, yeah.
Is it 3 years?
Yeah.
The aftertaste of like
Is it a bourbon?
sawdust.
So, and especially for you who doesn't drink bourbon, like now the like kind of like pucker face you made after, it's like, yeah, no, that makes sense because even me who drinks bourbon and is used to it, like that is,
It's not good.
Well, what is it? The 1792. I was sipping on that, no problem.
Yeah.
It was great. And then I go to this, and I'm like, no.
So
No,
that was the
just
thing
no.
that this is why we end up pulling Lost out for everybody because Lost is a whiskey, which is usually burns hotter, a lot drier, and that shit is amazing.
No.
It's really good.
On scotch.
We
So-
talked
can
about
save that
it.
for
We
later.
did talk about it.
I'll put you on some really good scotches. They're all going to be more expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're paying like for the import and everything else.
But
because I still think the only scotch that I've actually had is oh my god, it starts with an L. Now I can't.
Lagavulin,
Lagavulin.
Smoky.
What?
smoky.
Peaty. Very peaty.
Well,
That
Jeff,
would be the last thing you should try. I feel like if you're trying out scotch.
Yeah?
I liked it. Yeah, because it's really peaty.
I actually thought it was fairly
I
decent.
enjoy it. It's just really.
yeah, really smoky.
But like, again, like anybody who doesn't drink scotch but wanted to try something, like Lagavulin is all because of Parks and Rec.
Tastes like a Band-Aid.
Yeah,
It
it does taste like a Band-Aid, especially with the blood.
While they're talking, it tastes like cheap bourbon.
The
Like not even like
Field of
Field of
Dreams.
Dreams, not cheap, but like it's sad. I'm a little upset. I was hoping people were saying it was shit, and then like a Nick Cage movie.
Yeah,
You know, and people think they
because you
suck,
want to watch
but
more
deep
Nick
down
Cage to
inside,
yourself.
you're like, this is the best movie I've ever seen. You just don't
Oh,
admit it yet.
you're referring more to like the Nickelback complex,
Yeah.
where everyone's like, "I hate Nickelback,"
But why is it on
then
your
when a song
playlist?
comes on,
You know the words.
in the car, you're like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
I wanted y'all to feel the face I made when y'all said baseball sucks. So that's why I brought this. That's why I brought this.
Worst whiskey I can drink.
Absolutely.
Not
So-
impressed, and I'll never try it again.
What position did you play?
Third base and infield, second base, shortstop,
Catcher and
I got you.
shortstop. And you pitched one game.
one game.
Did
Everything got
you
kicked
catch
out,
for
and then
that
they
game?
Oh, I didn't even go.
Yeah.
We had already clinched. We were in. We already won our.
Whoa! So you were clenched and he was pitching?
clinched with an eye.
Oh, clinched.
You're talking about the Methodist game.
Memphis game I caught.
Nine players went to Methodist, and we still won.
Yeah, we already won our division, so it didn't matter.
You're way in front of your mic, Bobby.
I'm getting a drink.
That's fine.
And the game
My
at
wife
Methodist.
Michelle, so
Yeah.
I have to. So the old-fashioned friendship. I told you this.
Oh,
upstairs.
yeah.
The funny thing is, I think of my wife every time because she started calling it this. That's what we call a hand job.
Oh,
It's called an old-fashioned. Like, you want an
That's why
old-fashioned?
it tastes like that.
Oh, I do that better myself.
I gotcha. I mean, but that's
This stuff.
I've heard that
This is the
term
one that we're
before.
supposed to do a tour and do a bunch of stuff with.
So
That's bonus.
I owe her a thank you for letting me come out here tonight with 3 little ones.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Screaming as I left and
So-
looked the other way.
So you're gonna give yourself an old fashioned when you go.
Can I borrow a sock?
You just put in that bottle.
It smells like the fucking.
It's warm.
Oh, you smell that? You smell that goodness right there?
You can smell the difference.
Oh my gosh, this shit's so good. I don't know how they do it, man. In Virginia too. Like it's nothing crazy. We just randomly got lucky that these guys are making that shit.
Now this is very good. Lost is very good. If I had to pick between this and the 17,
Dude, imagine just like that's a sipper. You know what I mean? You have your cabinet any night. Just I want a little drink. Boom. I want to drink a lot. That would be it.
You can't drink a lot of that. That bottle is too small to drink a lot.
Yeah, there's a whole shelf of bottles
That's
you
true.
can grab.
That's true.
You got to start with a good one and then go to shit after that. After you have 2 drinks,
Yeah, you can go to whatever you want. Yeah.
unless you're an idiot like me and I just keep drinking the expensive shit.
Yeah.
I actually go higher shelf the more drunk I get. I'm
open to
I've
this.
already burned through
The
my
Pappy?
taste buds. I don't know
What are you
anything.
doing?
So since I'm not that
What, I
experienced,
think, have you had Pappy?
No.
You have though, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
Pretty fucking good. I mean,
Really?
I was younger. It was before I was really into it. I was sitting at a bar in Charleston waiting, and the bartender had 8, 10, probably, and 12 or whatever, and just let me try all of them. I was like, wow, sweet.
That's dope.
I think I was 25. I don't know.
so me not being experienced, you said it's a smaller bottle. Since it's smaller, do you usually take more than one of them in a night?
Bottles?
You can handle 2.
Seen him do it.
I think I've watched it.
You just got it from each end.
I want to crack open that fucking barrel aged tequila. Did I grab the right one? Is that the barrel aged one? The bourbon barrel aged?
Yeah. You want to get it because you had a tough time opening the other.
Yeah. My fingers are
This
way-
one's plastic.
It's with my professional bowling lately. My hands just don't have the strength they used to.
No.
I heard you're like Bill Murray and King. And what is that? Kingpin?
Just really bad. Was he bad?
You ever seen Kingpin?
I did at
It
your
is
house.
Kingpin.
But it was the first night I ever drank good whiskey.
Watch
That's
that on mine?
yeah.
We did one.
Yeah, that's the night I told the story. I fell asleep in my car in the
We said we
parking
were
lot.
watching Lebowski, though.
Was it Lebowski?
We were watching
No.
Kingpin that night.
Okay. Both of those movies I
He
watched.
fell asleep in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We were fucked up. Man.
Yeah.
Rob, you
I
definitely
was-
need that flower ball.
That
Flower ball?
1792
From Kingpin?
is awesome.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for bringing it. That is delicious.
Which is dope. That makes me more excited to try
the others.
the
yeah.
shit in the shelf.
Mhm.
That's going to be dope. I really want to try that tequila and that tequila. And we have work tomorrow.
So
Not till noon.
True that.
I work at 8.
Do you?
Yeah.
You should quit.
Can't afford that yet.
Yeah, true that.
Today.
If we had a sponsor.
Yeah. Well, so today I was working on a sponsor because I had to go buy a bunch of shit for fish. Yeah, it's so weird.
You have fish?
Yeah, well, there's fish at the store, and I'm a huge fan of
The
fish.
aquatic.
Like that's it. You saw my house when I got into fish the last time. I had 7 tanks and all kinds of things going on. But my boss showed up with goldfish and put them in like a little bowl because we're having like an event at the store right now. And I was like, what are we supposed to do with these goldfish? And she's like, oh, they'll die, whatever. And I'm like, you can't just let them die.
I had goldfish in my pond.
See, there you go.
I had 6 or 7 and a blue heron ate them.
Are you getting a pond at the new house?
No, so I was researching if they would survive in a saltwater pool, and
Apparently
it's
not.
frowned upon.
Yeah.
You imagine like you found this secret to make like Hulk fish.
Yeah.
They're fucking 6 feet long. There's like
Well,
one
if
of
they can
those,
survive in the salt water, they can survive.
one of those ones that start with a P. I can't remember the fucking
A
name.
lot of them died.
No.
Blue heron got
Paradise.
'em. I was in my office on the
Yeah.
shooter, and the ring camera goes off, and there's a blue heron standing in my pond. You know, and I'm yelling like "fuck off!" Like, hit the alarm. Got all but 2.
That motherfucking bird ate $70 worth of fish.
No, they were like buy one get one.
Oh, okay. So they weren't the big goldfish.
Nah.
Okay.
That'd be fucked up, man. Eating a family member at that point.
It happens, man.
Daughters out there, you like little fishing rod and net trying to catch them.
That's fair. Because we had koi at one point, and so what I was doing when we had the koi is I would buy them for like $2 at almost nothing size,
Oh, no, you
and then grow them out to be about a foot long and sell them for $1,000.
The bourbon one?
Yeah.
So, what'd you think of Lost? You said it was good?
Lost was very good.
Lost is good.
1792, I think, was a touch smoother to me
Okay.
than Lost, but they're both very good
For
in
being-
comparison to.
If you like get into like micros, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm not. Getting into like microbreweries and stuff like that, smaller breweries that are a little bit more crafty, usually their shit is sharper and hotter. Like it's not as smooth as this, and for some reason they just did a really good job at making this bottle smooth.
So
And
real
I have
quick,
a black label upstairs. We haven't cracked yet. I
real
can't wait to
quick,
crack that one.
what's a bottle of 1792 sweet wheat, Red?
I can't remember.
$80 MSRP.
All right, cool. So you could buy 3 of those bottles of Lost for 1 bottle of the sweet wheat.
But
Now it
that's
takes
half the
2 to
size.
make
Yeah.
one of those, but I mean maybe.
This one though, dude, I'm telling you, if you found this one on the shelf, you better grab it.
So I got lucky. I walked in the liquor store, and I was sitting in the front all alone. So I walked up. I was like, "What the hell?" All right, grabbed it. Walked up to the register, and apparently somebody bought it for their husband or something other, and they didn't like. They finally quit drinking bourbon, so they returned it.
Oh my gosh, that's
Hopefully they
disgusting.
never stop drinking.
Yeah.
Hey, quitters never win. Quitters never win. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Are you doing the tequila?
Yep. Yeah, I've got that one right here.
All right, so Adam brought some kind of tequila too.
Sure.
Just like a cold slash. So we're gonna try that.
Adam texted me the other day.
Perfect.
He said he went to is it Kmart's?
Kmart,
Kmart?
not Kmart.
You went to Kmart.
which is really fancy. The place you picked me up from because I was drunk.
Okay.
And he said they have like half price tequila.
On Tuesday, it's half price, top shelf tequila.
Oh.
So I was trying different stuff, and my favorite, of course, I got to try and find it. It's $300 a bottle.
Yeah.
Not that.
Okay. I was like, did you bring me $300 tequila?
This is $80.
I got you.
Adam has definitely killed my and it's only when we're balling out or like a special occasion when we go out to eat, which you haven't gotten to do with us yet. But when I was sitting there one night, he was like, so we, of course, we're in sales. When sales do good, we go out and celebrate. And we don't have to pay the tab, so we make sure we drink a lot.
Wait. What do you mean you don't have to pay the tab? How's that work?
Our boss pays the tab.
Where's my fucking invite, Ryan? What the fuck, man? I sell
go
I
sell
at
200
least-
cars and let him yell at you all up.
I sell at least 10 cars
he
a
does pay
year.
the tab, but we got an invite before he did.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
'cause
is
we're going to his
I
house.
sell 10 cars a year. I think I think I deserve.
But we went somewhere And at one point, I wasn't into bourbon that big and drinking heavy. I'm not drinking heavy now, but weren't into drinking much and like special bourbons and stuff like that. At one point, he looked at me and said, "You have $100 worth of alcohol you're sipping on right now."
We were at.
I remember that night.
I had 2 drinks in my hand. One was
We
like
had
Camus in one hand.
you had a glass of Camus wine. You were just down in that shit. I'm like, that's straight home.
I was already fucked up by that point. I was just drinking what was there
Okay,
in
see,
front of me.
like, I don't like tequila, but that's fucking delicious.
Which one? I should have tried that one.
The one that Adam brought.
I will. I'm going to kill this bourbon aged one. I want to see if they actually taste like bourbon or
That
not.
is fucking good. It's smooth. It does not.
A little smoke to
Well,
it.
see, he's the one that turned me on the, whatever, Espelon.
Okay, well, you'll
So,
rather have the other.
so, what's your favorite baseball team?
Red Sox.
Red Sox. How are they doing this year?
They're actually amazing right now. They're
Really?
killing a very young team. They got a stud on their team, 21 years old, who just got a sign-in bonus for $130 million
Damn.
at the age of 21.
That's disgusting.
And just real quick, is he Dominican?
No.
Whoa!
He's white.
He's white? That doesn't happen very often.
He's like
Biggest
Cubs fan. Come on, man.
Oh, what fan do you like? You Cubs?
Cubbies.
Don't you like everything from Chicago though?
Yeah.
Even the pizza?
So
Who doesn't? I'm fat.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I don't think I ever had a real deep dish that I'm like.
you got to have a real
Wendy City
deep
does a
dish.
good job.
Windy City does a good. Okay. Wait, I ate there at Christie one time.
So I can play ball with the people who like Chicago sports because they don't ever win anything, and like you gotta feel for them, right? You gotta be like, I get it.
For the Bears, it's been
I get it.
40 years.
Yeah, but now you have Caleb Williams. He can let you down for the next 10 years.
I wish I
Should
liked
have
football.
drafted Jaden Daniels, so I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah, and or Lamar Jackson before that.
Yeah,
or Patrick Mahomes. That we
This
passed
isn't
on.
that
Is
great.
it? Do you think it's like a darkness thing?
Side note: while they're talking, we're talking about the Espelon bourbon aged barrel tequila añejo.
It's not bad.
It's not
the
great,
Cenote,
but it's not-
the
Cenote?
Cenote was definitely better.
I've been waiting to crack this with someone that drinks tequila. That way, I wasn't doing it by myself. He doesn't drink bad tequila.
I would have consumed some with you. I just wouldn't be like, oh yeah.
This reminds me of my Brazilians.
That is the tug of war championship from our
Oh,
work.
I was like, what is that? That's
Yeah.
that's the logo for our dealership, though. We're not getting it right.
At some point,
I agree with this. Priority 5 sucks.
yeah. What episode is that? I gotta cut that out.
No, it's already aired.
It don't suck as bad as Southern.
No. Here we go. So we're narrowing down which Hyundai dealership I work at because I know I sell Hyundais.
I'm sorry, but whatever it is, y'all can talk about Hyundais all day.
It all sucks too.
I think
That's just one of us left.
I think
So-
everybody can agree that RK sucks the worst.
As for Chevy,
As for any vehicle, as a dealership, I cannot stand RK.
yeah. Remember when we went to go? I wanted to buy that Challenger. We went over there. And they treated us like shit. I was like, bro, are you shitting me?
Yeah, no, fuck RK Chevrolet. I actually went there and wasted some of their time the other day just so I could get a $50 gift card.
Oh, you talking about that Subaru? Yeah. I had to turn my mic because I'm getting closer to the liquor.
Well, so I didn't want to go to a dealership that I actually like, right? So there's one in Norfolk, the only other Subaru dealership near here, and they're actually decent. Like they take care of people fairly well.
Yeah.
If you're willing to buy a Subaru. So I didn't want to go there and waste their time, and I'd already been burned by RK so many times. I was like, yeah, let's go do that. I'll fuck them over for a minute.
Yo, did you hear about Venezuela?
What's up?
Venezuela.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Yeah, close enough. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Some crazy shit's going on. So I think Brandon's about to go down and get 3 wives down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's been internationally traveling to date.
Okay.
He was almost on 90
rumors.
Days. Brandon was almost on 90 Day Fiance.
No way.
Yeah,
I
but they were
swear to God.
cheating. They were meeting beforehand, and then we're gonna go.
No. So what happened was somebody that we work with.
Are you going to get us sued?
How much is this tequila?
Her and I put an application in because I was talking to this girl down in Brazil. Casting director writes me while I'm at work, like, you have 40 minutes for an interview. And I was like, all right, let's do it. She writes me back immediately. She's like, I love it. We're down. I went down to Brazil, hung out with this girl. We had a blast. And they wrote me back. They were like, are you down for the show? And we just stopped talking to each other. Then I moved on to another one. And another one.
I see. It's unfortunate.
And then he started looking in Thailand.
Molly.
It was Bali.
Bali?
I thought you just said Molly. I was like, oh, now you're popping Molly. Okay, cool.
Bali?
Popping Molly, going to Bali. That's cool.
And that she was a cop, right?
She was a cop.
The first one.
Wait, Molly?
No.
I am so confused.
No, the first girl from Brazil
Brazil.
The first girl from Brazil.
was a popo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was a clean cop, though?
Who knows?
And our,
No, she was dirty as hell.
our friend's girlfriend, also in Brazil.
Yeah.
The opposite of a puppet.
I introduced. So we're
Really?
down the
No,
second,
yeah.
second
What's
visit.
the opposite?
Second visit, I had a buddy of mine who was going through a divorce, and I was like, "Dude, come down to Brazil with me. I'm going to go down there, hang out for a few days."
Yeah.
And I didn't meet up with a girl from the first trip, so went on to Tender Local in Brazil, and
That's an
you
act.
can only imagine. You can only imagine what's down there. I tell the girl to come meet up with me. I was like, "Hey, you have a friend from?"
imagine.
I was like,
What's
"Do you
on
have
Tender Local in Brazil?
do you have a friend for my friend?" And she was like, "Yeah, my roommate." And I was like, "All right." Now he's going back down there next month, and he's gonna be down there for 12 days with this girl.
How much are you paying for this?
For what, Tender?
What? No, for your friend to go and I mean,
Oh, I'm not paying anything. He's got his own money.
yeah, perfect. So he is paying for 12 days of her time.
Yo, his friend knows how to gamble,
He does. He does.
which I haven't. At some point, I want to go to our new
I
casino.
know how to gamble.
Don't go.
I don't know how to make money doing it.
I don't remember what court.
Was
I
it
was lost.
Lost?
I was
Okay.
lost, yeah.
You did pour Lost. I don't know if it was in that glass, but you poured Lost.
Oh, what did you guys think of our list? So
You can't read it.
We got
Yeah, I see it. The Eagle Rare is the only one I have. I don't think Eagle Rare is great, but I wouldn't call it a no pour.
I'm not.
What's at the top of the I'll take a pour?
Right now it's Buffalo.
that American
and
Ace.
Lost.
That bottle I showed you the square one.
American Ace, Bowman Small Batch, Bowman Port, Russell 10, Clyde Mays, and Larceny. We were actually really surprised with Larceny because we
Yeah, we never
even
had it.
really
Never
heard
knew what was
anything.
going on with it.
But that is what kicked off our idea that we're going to do a crime episode. Just on like crime in the different bourbons, which is when we started looking into oh my god, why can't it
We talking about Buffalo Trace?
Remus?
Remus.
Which
and
is
then we
where
were
we-
like,
then
oh,
we-
we got to get a bottle of Remus, and then somebody was like, oh, I got Babe Ruth, so
Yeah. That one's gonna be dope to try.
we're gonna skip right over the like basic shit
and go straight to the hard to find impossible stuff.
Oh, a
Should be fun,
baseball
though.
brand.
Huh?
A baseball brand.
Oh, is Babe Ruth from baseball?
Yes.
What'd he do?
I think he was a shortstop.
No, man, it's just I don't know.
Oh, he was definitely a catcher. He pitched from time to time.
You just got to go to the gauge, don't you?
That's all I know.
If you want respect for the game, try to face a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Try to hit it.
Hit it?
Hardest
No.
thing to do in all sports.
Hit a baseball?
Baseball.
Because I've tried golf. I think that's pretty hard.
Because you're, but
That ball's not moving.
Yeah, that one's sitting still.
it's much smaller with a much
Yeah,
smaller.
got a big head, got a swing right.
All right. So, what made you stick with baseball?
So where I grew up in my neighborhood down in Norfolk, it was probably like 11 boys in the neighborhood. It was like Sandlot.
Okay.
Every day we're in the street playing baseball from the time the sun came up
Okay.
to the time sun went down. So
See, like I can see why I would like have probably stuck with the sport if more people that I actually knew or cared about actually played.
Yeah.
Like nobody in the neighborhood that I was growing up actually played baseball with me, so like we never played as a neighborhood. We didn't play soccer. We actually played a lot of street hockey. But yeah. What about you? Play any sports?
I grew up behind a strip club and a trailer park in Ocean View.
Oh.
There's not
So
a lot
no
of sports
sports?
going on.
I got you. Adam, why did you stay with baseball?
No, same thing. We played at the elementary school.
I got
So
you.
a bunch of us all rode our bikes there every day and
And just
played ball, and then just kind of stuck with it. I didn't want to play soccer. And I was 6'5",
Too out of shape.
165 pounds. So can't play football.
Dude, that tequila
why
is
couldn't
really
you
good.
play football?
I get killed. 165, 6'5".
You
Dude,
did
a
a
wide
quarterback.
receiver, baby.
Yeah,
Or a
you were a
quarterback.
quarterback. Yeah.
I threw hard.
I got you.
So I just kept doing that.
That's cool.
You're in papers and shit. You did what you're supposed to.
I had records. No, I got
No, you're still up there. You're still up there. Your 9-1 is still up there in the top 5.
top.
'Cause, like,
top 2.
that was my thing. Like, I really enjoyed soccer because nobody else played any sports, and I could play soccer by myself. And that's what made me a lot better.
Whenever we were starting this podcast, you were kicking a soccer ball in your garage, remember?
Yes, I was juggling.
Yeah.
Yep.
He can still do it. It's nuts.
What do we used to call soccer players in college?
Field
Grass
fairies?
fairies.
Grass
Yeah.
fairies.
And it's really unfortunate that the baseball players would make fun of us, and then we would go out and we could play baseball better than they could play soccer. Because we always did that at PA. You would play.
It's track
So-
for the ball.
What?
It's track
Sorry.
for the ball.
Exactly.
It's like what we do to get in shape to play.
It was soccer.
I guarantee you there's no baseball player as in shape as a minor league soccer player.
Well, it
As
depends
far-
how much juice they're on.
That's true. That's true.
You never know.
So our pitchers in college used to run more marathon runners.
We ran a lot.
Mm-hmm. Good teams don't have to run, right?
They were good then.
That's what they say. I'm going to look up the record later. So,
34 and 9. Yeah, 34 and 9. I'm not holding on to the past at all.
how many games are played in a baseball season?
For baseball?
162.
That's,
Okay.
I think, the hardest part is
There's
I am about NASCAR. So NASCAR is once a week.
Right.
That's it. Sundays.
But, like, so
You guys got to watch games on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays,
Every day of the week.
every day of the week. Every day of the week.
do they play them as a series? Is it like a best of 3?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then the team will get a travel day. So there might be, they play a 4-game series against, say, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Then they get a day off to travel to California, and they're going to play 7 games over there. Play 4 against one team, 3 against another, and then
Okay.
they'll travel again.
So just like in the actual series, all of baseball is a series. Like, so you play 4 times against one team.
Yeah.
And
I'll go get a bottle of Blanton's right now. It's just like, Like, I think I'd almost want Buffalo Trace over Blanton's. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, if somebody, so we've talked about that a little bit.
Jack Daniels. Blanton's in the
What? No, Jack Daniels 10 years.
That's Jack Daniels' tenure.
Yeah.
Blanton's
Jack
Jack
Daniels
Daniels
is-
is a fucking horse. They were geniuses with marketing.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
absolutely, and the cannonball. I mean, it being
The shape
round
of
in a
it, the
different kind of
coolness, yeah.
bottle that
Finish
makes
that,
it
it's
stand up.
easy to throw.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Had
a
a
brick.
goose.
Not a goose. That or like,
Did you throw a bottle of Blanton's at a goose?
No.
no, it was a big rock.
Okay.
We can't tell you the rest of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was another night we went out.
So does he need to play
Throw it
off
down.
toss?
I'm pretty sure if you want to fucking play off toss with 2 baseball players, sure.
I think we should have played. We should have started this off with off toss.
Off toss, yeah.
So you haven't gotten there yet, but at some point we talked about throwing bricks.
Well,
and
I
we
did tell him, but he had already picked a whiskey,
I gotcha.
and I wasn't going to turn down
That's
trying
fair.
that.
Don't even call
You
that
should
a
have
recipe.
turned it down.
You should have
Yeah, right.
away.
Because
What'd you pay for that?
He ordered it online.
More than $10 is too much.
It's more expensive than the Brazilian.
No.
it was a Brazilian dollars.
The Brazilians are really cheap.
Are they?
Depends on which
Tell
one.
us about it. Elaborate.
You have a video, don't you?
What?
He's wieners in it. Don't look at it. It's fucked up, man.
The only remark I give from it is it's tan.
It's like someone getting stabbed with a small sausage.
I wasn't going to break out the microscope or anything.
Now
Wait,
it's pretty
listen.
much it's just his dick.
To everybody listening, when he says sausage, not Vienna.
Nah, it's like a Polish sausage.
He is Polish.
He is. He likes pierogies.
Hey. All right.
Pierogies?
All right. See, we're going to have to do
Pierogies.
pierogi night.
What's the description of pierogies and
Al
dumplings?
keeps sitting back to
was
listen.
like, what the
He's
fuck?
sitting up closer.
Hold on, wait. The day after I heard the pierogi episode, I looked at Rob and I said, how about this idea? Polish kapusta, which is the cabbage,
Okay.
corned beef inside of it,
Okay.
almost like a Reuben pierogi.
Oh, yeah.
I could handle that.
See?
That sounds
See?
good.
And I've never seen it done before.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty sure somewhere along the lines, if there's cabbage involved, the Irish did it. Just saying. Because, like, I think that amazes me too, is like potatoes, like one of the most famous Polish dishes is mostly potato. And it's not even like, you would think it'd be an Irish dish. It's just not.
Then we
It's a
go back to
letdown.
shepherd's pie, man. Never had it.
So how good are you with Polish food?
What do you
He's
mean?
actually pretty
Like
good.
knowledgeable.
Not very.
So I have gołąbkis at the house.
What is that?
The meatloaf with the cabbage wrapped around it.
Mhm.
Top it off with the ketchup or whatever, and the tomato sauce, and then you put it in the oven. It's amazing. I got some at the house right now.
If you're talking about like how good am I at cooking like Polish food, if you give me just what the ingredients are, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like show me a picture, give me the ingredients, and I'll make it good.
I want to be the guy that brings up that it can't be really good if you have to coat it in ketchup.
That you know what?
It's
Small facts.
And you just coat it in ketchup.
Small facts there, but it depends on like what countries ketchup, because ketchup tastes different everywhere, and they're like some of it is more like tomato based, so it's more like actually a marinara sauce than like our ketchup, which is like super salty and
well, that was the
Sweet.
same thing. Even going down to Brazil, like any food you eat, you don't feel full off of it. It's not the American style where like you eat something and like afterwards you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, even going to a Burger King I tried in Brazil just to see it. I mean, it was completely different than eating a Whopper here in the States.
yeah. Well, and then
Robert's got more
portions are a
bottles.
little bit different as well. Hold on for a
Sorry,
second.
guys. I just came back.
All right, so Bobby brought down the American Ace, which in episode 10v2 was our favorite of the blind tastes that we had.
Until we had Four Roses.
No, because mine stayed up at the top.
Mine changed to Four Roses.
Did it?
Yeah. That was a dope one for Virginia, though. American Ace bourbon blended in Virginia. I think it's probably an MGP. I'm not sure, but it's tasty. Oh, it smells good.
So Bobby also brought down the other bottle of
Lost, which we
So-
haven't had yet.
Yeah, which bottle is that?
That is is that the single barrel? I thought this was a single barrel.
Single barrel.
That's a single barrel. The black with the gold is single barrel.
Uh-huh.
The red's the rye.
I believe so.
Okay. Anyways. What's going on, guys? I
I
drank
wanted
too much
to
already.
shoot that and I couldn't.
Was the mic on when I brought the fact that y'all should get the tattoo?
No.
Ah, well,
Yeah.
no.
We have an employee that's more dedicated to the Hyundai brand than you are to your own podcast.
Absolutely. If my brand gets how many?
I don't
How
know.
many
I've only
is
got one tattoo.
No, I probably need
505.
about 10,000 followers.
And somebody to pay for the tattoo.
By then, we'll be getting paid.
You think so?
If we're at 10,000 followers, yeah, we're getting enough money to get tattoos.
Okay. Fair
Not
enough.
big tattoos. You trying to get your whole back covered?
Yeah.
You make enough money now to get your own tattoo.
Shh, they think I'm broke.
I guarantee you in a week I can raise the money at the store to
get
get
your
the tattoo on your hand.
Oh, my hand?
Yeah.
No.
Dylan's
Yeah.
got the Hyundai logo on the back of his.
I made a deal with my brother a long time ago. You guys haven't met Timmy. But I made a deal with him that,
We're
yeah.
the same brother.
Oh yeah, you met Timmy. So we have the same brother. Your brother's my brother. That I wouldn't do hand tattoos
Why?
because he has nothing but his whole hands are covered.
Okay.
And we had just talked about it when I was younger, and he said, "Don't do it." And I said, "Okay." And he had them, so I had to fucking listen to him. So I made a deal with the guy that's a lot scarier than me.
He's a lot
Which
scarier
is-
than either one of you.
If you guys knew Timmy back in the day, Jesus Christ, that guy was fucking nuts.
So he comes into my house with no.
Yeah, he's good now.
Oh, yeah?
Now he's just like, have you seen him lately?
No.
Oh, dude, it's fucking trippy. He's just like a dad.
He's just a dad.
He's just a dad electrician that comes
'Cause
over and helps me.
My
This is what Timmy does to my house.
yeah.
He
It's
doesn't
not what he
fix the
does
holes.
to Adam's
He
house.
runs the wire for me. He doesn't charge me. He'll run the wire, and then he makes a mess. But he knows it. And then one day I showed up here, it would just smell like weed, and there's a bunch of fucking holes in the walls. So I was like, he's like, I got you. Dude, this thing behind you is a hole.
Yeah.
That whole thing opens up. He found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, there's an empty space in here. You should make a closet.
So, like, the
nuts.
fun fact, this house was the house owned by my mom's best friend. They had 3 kids, all matched the ages of some of my other siblings.
Which is just a big circle.
This is the, like, exactly. This is, like, the second house for me. Like, we'd run in and out of here through the backyards into the other house, whatever. At no point did anyone ever think there was anything behind that wall. But behind that wall, there is a complete, like...
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, we looked in there. There's a 5-gallon bucket and like a picture of. We were gonna put a Nick Page picture in there.
Nick Cage?
Nick Cage picture.
There you
Did I
go.
say
Nick Page. Who's Nick Page?
Nick Page. Nope.
Cage.
Cage picture and all. And that way, if we never did anything with it and they tore down the house, it would just be a shrine to Nick Cage. Like, oh,
You gotta-
what the fuck
Put
is
it.
going
Put a
on?
Nick Cage picture. Put a couple of Nick Cage movies.
Yeah, like some flowers and shit, like half burnt candles.
What was going on here?
And look,
I said rag. I said a rag. You went lube.
not a whole,
What's the lotion on this game? A
not
couple
a
of tube
whole
socks.
box of tissues, but like half a box of tissue, so you know he was in there.
Oh
That'd be
man, that's
dope.
horrible. That's
But no,
horrible.
we're actually going to turn that into like you walk in the house, you can put shoes in shelves and shit. And
So it's gonna be a built-in.
yeah, it'll be built in. That's the word.
I got your back.
Thanks, buddy.
I gotta finish this so I can.
Do you want me to kill it?
No.
I'm
It's
drunk
good.
enough
It's
now. I can
good.
do it
We're good. I'm
Okay.
good. I've got us.
because we got Ace and we got that single barrel.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm aiming for. Is the
Oh,
single
really?
barrel. I was
Single barrel?
originally just aiming to get back to drinking Lost, but now the single barrel's out, so I got to get into that. Back
This-
to
This place is gonna be dope at some point, though. It's supposed to be a TV over here. Just picture it. TV. Actually, this is gonna be a desk. I think we decided a bookshelf,
yep.
and then
That's what
another
I've
desk
heard.
for Melanie, so she can do all her cricket stuff
You're gonna get a TV with a screensaver like Genesis has with the.
with a bunch of nude people on it. There's a homeless
All right,
person getting bit by a dog.
So speaking of, who approved the tile job in the Genesis building?
on the wall,
Yeah,
that
like yeah,
the
it is
they
horrible.
they legitly said that's the standard.
No,
100%. They complained about it, and they went back and said that's standard to what Genesis says we need to do.
Yeah.
holy shit, like that because like. Bobby took me over there, did the like first tour through, and that was the first thing I said. Is like, who the fuck did this tile? Because I would lose my fucking gourd if somebody came into my house
You
and
had a
did tile
gourd?
that way. I would go off on them. They'd be tearing the whole thing out, starting back over from scratch. Like, no way. What do you think?
Not bad for
Yeah, that's good.
not bad for a blend. Not bad for not being homemade.
I like it.
But they got a
Either
whole
it's
thing.
the fifth drink I've had and it's okay, or it's actually good. I don't know.
Yeah, it ranked high when we were sober. So,
So by the time we tried American Ace, we'd only tried one other one.
yeah, true that.
So
Well, let's see how good it is. Go back to the Field of Dreams.
no, we're good.
You taking that bottle with you?
There you
right?
go.
No, that's staying here.
It's staying here.
Merry Christmas.
Great.
I can go on the shelf.
Yeah.
We need you to sign it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime that there's going to be some way for people to send us bottles and they sign it, and then it has lifetime behind us in the next studio.
Yeah.
Should be
So
pretty
we'll
dope.
have you sign the bottle and do all that. So one of the things we talked about doing was a Patreon. And so then after a certain level, you can pick a bottle, and the more money you give, the more expensive your bottle gets. But once you give us a bottle, that bottle lives up on the shelf. If somebody was to send us a like a taster of something, we'd have them sign it, and we just have like a whole shelf full of all like taste of whatever.
Which is scary.
What? Oh yeah, I mean,
taking
somebody's
bottles in
just
the
gonna
mail.
send us arsenic one day. When we take over like the number 1 spot of Bourbon Podcast, it's going to be the number 2. Which
Yeah.
honestly, we should start taking people out. I'm just
I
saying.
think here's the thing: we start calling ourselves the second best podcast.
Yeah,
No one's going to argue.
it's true.
Who wants to be second best?
That's
We
true.
do.
It's
That's
like
still
every-
like millions of
Yeah.
people.
It's like everybody is like, we have the world's best coffee. If you say you have like the 3rd best coffee in the world, everyone's like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. This is the
Yeah.
3rd best coffee in the world. Nobody's going to fucking question that.
Yeah, and you're still going to be third.
Yeah, I mean, like you're ranked in the world. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Dope.
Tell me
my
that's
idea.
not wrong.
Marketing 101.
Yeah. Be number 2. Nobody kills the second in command.
Brandon worked at a bar.
Did you?
Adam worked for me at a bar.
Yeah.
What did you do at the bar?
So, playing college baseball,
Okay.
you go to school and your baseball is like 2 in the afternoon until 6 p.m.
Okay.
Only option you have is working in a bar. So, started working back in the day at Bar Norfolk.
Okay.
Which
and
locals should know.
Yeah, a
Because
lot
that
of
was
local
pretty
people know
hot.
that. That used to be a hot spot. And then the day that I turned 21, they had me take over one of our small like Cajun bars they already knew was going to close to train
Okay.
to go over to.
They were trying to get rid of you.
Yeah, no. To train because you're 21, you haven't bartended. We're going to train you here, and we're going to put you at Time Lounge.
Okay.
Work.
So
Half. That's the only
took
missing.
that over there,
We
and
found a leak. The leak doesn't happen anymore.
It was super busy bar, so
Next one.
Yep, that's it.
Next one over here. There's no leak in there.
But he's gonna take a leak in there.
Adam needed a job at the time.
Had a kid on the way.
Because he had a kid on the way, Bryson, and called me up and said, I need a bartender job. So I gave him a job, and probably one of the funnest times I've ever had working with somebody. But holy shit, we lost some money with how much he drank behind the bar.
That's the problem. When you let the bartender drink too much, you can only let other people buy the bartender a shot. See, I used to do that when we would go to the bar. I'd buy the bartender a shot, and I would do that. And, you know, I think a lot of people who do that, it's like, because then the bartender's like, oh, this person did something for me. So not only do I like tip, you know, depending on what they're getting. If I'm just getting a beer, like $3.50, they're getting $1 on the beer every time, no matter what.
See, the shots didn't matter because for us, I mean, for us, it was free alcohol.
Right.
So at the beginning of the night, I would spit a spitball, whatever bottle I hit, that was his bottle the whole night. So I would always aim for like raspberry Bacardi.
Yeah.
Something like super cheap that I knew he was going to chug and still be pissed drunk by the end of the night.
Yeah.
The problem was Adam got smart and he started putting the expensive bottles around the raspberry Bacardi.
Well, with me managing, I knew what bottles to hold in the office until that competition was done.
You remember drinking Burnett's vodka? Did you guys ever have that?
Well, Burnett's was not bad.
Burnett's is fucking
with Red Bull?
With
I
Red
drink
Bull
back in the
and
day.
Jello.
Grape Burnett's with Red Bull. And we used to call it Bigley Bigleys.
Okay.
Grape Ape.
So here's my problem with drinking anything with Red Bull. Once you get to a certain point, doesn't matter who you are, the world starts to spin. And going to sleep is the best option. Right? You're just like, I'm going to go to bed.
Dude,
I'm going to go to bed. You just had 18 Red Bull and vodkas, and you're not going to bed.
I don't think there's toilet paper in there.
He'll be in there for a while then.
He's been in there for a while.
Drip dry.
Drip dry.
Don't use the same sock you're going to use later.
But yeah, like that's my problem.
That's a good idea. Is that fresh?
Because at one point I had gotten drunk on Zambuki.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just don't do it.
Dude,
Just
I
don't do
remember
it.
when we would drink, my dad, when my parents got divorced, going, can you play sad music here? When my parents got divorced, my dad drank a lot of Aristocrat. So, this is where me and Brandon became buddies, is because my mom left the house and it was me and my dad. Brandon, Billy, and Greg show up. We all worked at the same pawn shop. And then so we were like, well, fuck it. We're going to party every night.
Yeah.
But most of my nights were chilled by Aristocrat gin. And I tell you that right now, that shit will have you spinning like crazy. So bad. You're like, I don't know who the fuck put me on a Ferris wheel, but I don't want to be here anymore. And even if you lay down, that shit doesn't stop.
I think the worst hangover I've ever had was hot sake. 8 bottles of hot sake.
Oh my gosh.
We tried sake once together.
What were you doing to my sake?
Same thing Adam's doing. Took a shit in your sock.
I used to really like sake, but I couldn't do 8 bottles of sake.
Eight
That's
tall things of hot sake. You don't stop sweating throughout the entire night.
Really?
Oh my God.
Are you pouring it now?
All right, so just because Bobby brought it down and it's already been cracked open, and now I have to drink it. So this is 121.
121 proof?
Yeah. So it's 60.6 alcohol by volume.
We may not like it.
So it's going to be warm. This is Lost Whiskey Club single barrel straight bourbon whiskey. Now, y'all know our affection for Lost, and since Bobby brought this bottle down and it's already gotten the cap removed, I have to drink it tonight. We will do an episode on this.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So don't count what I'm about to say with this, because I've had several different, and one of them very not good, bourbons already tonight. But they, again, that's $17.92. If you have the opportunity, go out, get yourself a bottle, $17.92 sweet wheat.
This episode is definitely off script.
Oh, absolutely. Because we're supposed to be talking more about baseball, but I think we're all having a good time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but if you want to sponsor,
All right. So,
Brandon,
who's your favorite baseball player of all time?
I would say David Ortiz,
Okay. And who did he play for?
the Boston Red Sox.
Okay. And why?
He was probably the most clutch player.
Okay.
Baseball is a very mental game.
Yes. I've heard
Same
that.
thing with almost any sport. I'm sure in soccer, if you're not hitting your shots, in golf, if you're missing your shots, we talked about this earlier today. Bowling. Yeah.
Can I throw a little something in there? So in bowling league, you guys know, professional bowler now, we do have a practice round. So when you get there at 7 o'clock, you get 10 minutes to practice, you throw your shots. My first shot, my thumb got stuck. I threw the ball in the air. It landed in the gutter, popped over, and took out someone else's lane. That's how I started my night at league. Isn't that fucking funny?
Because in professional ball, the yips is a thing.
Yep.
Like in every sport,
Yeah.
the yips is a thing. Once you get in your head,
Yep.
nobody can mess you up like you can mess you
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So you in professional baseball, you said, go ahead.
He was just very clutch. I mean, Red Sox went 80 plus years without winning a World Series, and then it comes down to them. They're down 3-0 against the New York Yankees, which everybody says is the biggest rival in any sports. Red Sox Yankees.
Who?
The Red Sox Yankees?
Who are the Red Sox again? I've heard of the Yankees.
From Boston.
Boston.
From Boston.
Gonna go to
And-
Your
Scotland.
cousin from Boston.
And the Yankees have won 27 World Championships,
Yep.
and they called it the curse of the Bambino. Babe Ruth, the bottle you guys are going to drink.
Yep.
Red Sox traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees, and ever since then,
The
the Red Sox never won a World Series.
Red
Brother.
Sox aren't taking the pendant, Paul.
And David Ortiz, who was traded from the Twins as a slightly above average player, comes out to the Red Sox and becomes the most clutch player in baseball history. Adam is still in the bathroom.
It doesn't flush well.
How long is that going to
There's no plunger.
We're going to be at work tomorrow. We're going to be like, Adam, you okay?
Yeah.
He's just calling him. Adam, we got to get this deal done.
Come on. But if you ever get a chance to see it, there's a bunch of documentaries on Netflix now. They came out with the Clubhouse. They came out with the comeback of all these things. That the Red Sox were down 3-0 against the New York Yankees.
Okay.
It's never been done before. And I remember I was 21 years old.
A 4-game sweep.
You're down 3-0 in a 7-game series, and you come back and win the whole thing to go to the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And the Red Sox did it. And 2 of the games, David Ortiz walk-off home runs
Okay.
That's pretty dope.
against somebody that was probably the best closer in all of baseball for the New York Yankees, Mariano Rivera. And it was just, for me being a baseball player, it was just chilling to watch it. I remember where I was when it happened. It's like 9/11. Like I knew where I was when it happened.
Let's make it realistic. It's like when Alex Ovechkin broke the all-time goals record.
Yeah, I would give it to hockey is a tough sport.
Yeah.
Like I played street hockey.
Right.
And it was tough, man. It's a bad sport. I love going to Admirals games and watching all hockey.
Like lower league hockey is way more fun because they are not afraid to fight. Like
Oh,
they'll
like
drop,
admirals
they'll
and shit
drop
like that,
gloves
yeah.
over anything. Okay, so he is your favorite all time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because he's Captain Clutch.
Captain Clutch.
Yeah.
And off the field, is just a great personality.
Okay,
He'll make
see,
you
and that's
laugh.
also cool. I like that when somebody that you can like when they're playing isn't a piece of shit off the field.
One of the greatest commercials ever. ESPN used to do the old school commercials.
Okay.
And they have David Ortiz in like a meeting room with the execs from ESPN, and then sitting there, the mood light just came on. It's getting very sexual in here.
Right now, it's all about the brown chicken, brown cow.
And one of the big Yankee players, Jorge Posada's in this room with them. So one's got the Red Sox uniform on,
Blue
one's
light
got the
special.
Yankees uniforms on.
Yeah.
And Ortiz is joking around with Posada saying, "Man, you gotta wear your hat like a pro baseball player." He takes the Yankee hat and he puts it on. He starts stretching it out. And the mascot for the Red Sox walks by the window and he's like, "It's the smallest toilet ever."
That toilet, you know when that
Maybe
toilet
if
was
you
made?
weren't 7 feet tall, that's an average toilet.
Do you know how
Like
old
the
that
Walk of
toilet
Jordan.
is, legitly?
1930s.
No, 1992. Please shut the door.
We'd like to welcome George Mirasan to the podcast.
Said nothing about the blue light special going on.
It's all about
That like kind of had me like feeling right before you.
when the red light comes on, you can beat the children.
Your socks still on?
Nope.
He's like, I got an old fashioned.
Give myself an old fashioned. So
Do you
the
need more
commercial,
glass?
so he bent out his hat.
He
more
bends
glass
out the
for-
hat, and the Red Sox mascot walks by and sees him with a Yankees hat on, and is just like, "The hell!" One of the greatest commercials.
What is this?
Saint it.
I'm hoping it's
Oh,
the
we're on the
box.
single barrel. If you want to try it.
You want to make the
Lost.
lights not blue?
Yeah.
He said mascots, and now all I can think of is the Philly Fanatic.
Which one?
The Philly Fanatic. After all of the stuff came out from Coldplay, did y'all see that video?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
That was
Apparently,
dope.
Coldplay is getting sued now
For what?
for exposing that relationship.
They didn't expose it. It's not them. I mean, is it?
Bro,
So
Yeah,
he's
cameraman?
going after Coldplay. He's going after the venue, and I'm just like, yo, idiot! Don't everybody
You're in
knows?
public.
tell
Don't
me
take.
if they would have just sat there,
Yep. Nobody.
they would have moved the fucking camera.
Yeah.
No one would have known. But the fact that you ducked and then they said something and everyone was like, wait, we got that on camera?
You act sketchy.
Yeah, if you act sketchy, bro, no. You
Well, so the thing that happened was they were like,
mother-looking motherfuckers I've ever seen.
either somebody's shy or they're cheating.
Yeah.
Is what was said
Yeah.
after they hit the ground.
Yeah.
But it's like you
If you
took
would've
your
just
side
fucking-
piece to a concert.
If you would have just been like, and then like slowly turned away and walked away, no one would have fucking said anything.
All right, so that's your all-time favorite baseball player.
Michael Jordan.
Everybody knows Michael Jordan was one of the greatest baseball players to ever walk this.
I've seen Space Jams. I know he played baseball.
I'm gonna say Mark Grace.
All right, and who did he play for?
He played for the Cubs.
All right,
First baseman, didn't wear batting gloves. Apparently used to smoke cigarettes in the locker room.
okay.
He used to smoke in the dugout.
Like a John Daly of fucking baseball.
Left-handed hitter, just awesome. I mean, other than Nolan Ryan, of course.
All right, so active player. So that's a tough one.
He's an active player. I
Pete
think
Crow Armstrong right now, just because he's center fielder for the Cubs. His mom is the woman that plays the mother in Rookie of the Year.
Oh,
who her
She plays for
son,
the Cubs.
who her son played for the Cubs, and now Pete Crow Armstrong plays for the Cubs.
I remember that movie where he broke his arm.
I don't remember it.
He broke his arm, it was in a cast, and then it shortened his muscles so he could throw really fast.
Is the kid?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I
Yeah.
got you.
He's
No, I
the
know what you're
doctor.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Butt loving.
Fucking
No, I know what
buckle
you're
up
talking
him.
about.
Rosenbagner.
Because the only thing I'm thinking now is Angels in the outfield when they're like, oh,
Well, that's what this bottle's from.
yeah. No, that's Field of
Oh,
Dreams.
no, dreams, my bad.
Angels in the outfield, very different.
Bottles
movie.
from Days of Thunder. No, what?
Another
Dazed
great
and
Nick Cage
Confused?
movie.
He looked all of them up before he came out. And your
Nick Cage was
favorite
definitely
active.
not in that movie.
In Days of Thunder?
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It's Tom Cruise. It's about NASCAR. Come on, bro. I got
Favorite-
that story.
favorite actor? It's probably a duo of Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer. They're both 21-year-old Red Sox players that have been called up. And I mean,
I thought you said actor, not active.
Active.
And I was like, what?
they're better than Nick Cage. No,
Because Nick Cage hasn't played for the Cubs. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, but
Well, he's a fan of the New York Yankees, so why would he know anybody on the Cubs? We can talk all kinds of shit, but don't call me a
But both these guys are 21 years old, and you get called up to one of the biggest stages in all of sports, and to a team that their fan base is ginormous, and have the mental audacity to go out every day and act like you've done this for 15 years already.
Is it true? So baseball has no cap, like
cap, sure.
salary cap, and that's why everyone says the
No cap.
Yankees are always like crazy because they have the most money.
They're not as crazy as they used to be back in like the 90s, because they are finding out now that a lot of these pro baseball teams that spend less and develop their players are better than going out and spending huge money on one or two major players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the problem with the David and Goliath story that no one ever tells about how fun it would be just to be Goliath for a while.
Like, oh yeah, David took down Goliath, but Goliath won 10
he
in
won
a
like
row.
1,000 times before David figured out what a slingshot was.
How many Davids he beat along the way?
He spanked a lot of people just to get here. It's crazy. Okay, favorite non-Cubs current active player.
Shohei.
Shohei?
Shohei Ohtani is the modern day Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
Can throw 100 miles an hour and hit a ball, 500 feet.
All right. And same, but not.
It's hard to argue that point. I mean, we'll probably never see this anytime in our lifetime. I mean, Babe Ruth did it when he was a bigger guy, could pitch and hit, but nothing like what Shohei is doing right now.
Well, I think that as sports continue on, you're always going to look back at the past and be like, that was cool for that era. Mm-hmm. But if you moved somebody from that era to like the current era of sports, like, do you think they would still be even talked about in the same realm?
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan wouldn't be the same player he is.
I 20 years later.
I'm only saying this because I'm sitting right next to you.
I'm not even big into it, but I think Michael Jordan would have been beast no matter where you put him.
You think so?
He at least would have been mid-tier or higher.
Okay. Yeah, but like
he would have known his name. I guarantee you right now there's someone on the Nuggets that you don't know the name of.
The what?
Yeah. So if there
is that like a softball team?
At some point you would have known Michael Jordan's name, even if he was playing nowadays. Strongly believe that.
Thank you. Because like the same thing when it comes to soccer, if you would have put Messi in any era,
I don't know, because like the current way that the sport is played, right? And like when Gretzky's record got broken, right? Like he talked about it a little bit. Like if he was in this era of hockey, you might remember his name. You might. Right now, everybody know. If you talk about Wayne Gretzky, everybody knows who Wayne Gretzky is, even if you're not a big hockey fan. But like the way the game has changed in the past 10 years, he's like, yeah, you wouldn't. If you were a fan of my team, you might know who I am.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like I'm not a household name in the current era. And I just wonder if it's the same across other sports.
I think it's gonna be debatable amongst all sports because as technology changes, sports change. I mean, pitching right now, when we were in college, I mean, we had pitching coaches that did physical exercises, stretching arms, stretching tendons and stuff like that to add increased speed. Mm-hmm. I watch baseball specials now. They've got cameras that show exactly how the ball comes off your finger, and to increase that speed, it would come off a different way, and it's just insane.
And they're worried about 2% gains, 1% gains.
It's crazy. And but those gains all equate to more velocity. There's more pitchers right now throwing 100 miles per hour than there was years ago. I mean, years ago you hit 95 and you're like, your lights out. Now it's like, oh, you hit 100. Good job.
What you're learning now in high school ball is what you were learning 40 years ago in the professionals. Yep. Right? Like now, like we've come to a point where, and it may not even be that long of a stretch out, right? Because now we're like, oh, this is what they were doing. This is how they got there. So now I'm going to train my team to act that way. So now we are down to the minutia of trying to squeeze out that 5% more.
You still have to have the right coaches. I don't know if that's true because most of the coaches are still idiots. They played JV ball.
It's fair.
For a year, and now they're a high school baseball coach because they're a teacher and they're the only person that ever
played baseball
in the school. So it's like, all right, you're the coach now.
But a perfect example, Adam's son is a great baseball player. For this area, he was the MVP.
Yeah.
He was a pitcher and a shortstop. College picks him up and says, hey, same thing happened to me when I was in college. We're going to make you into a catcher with hopes that that's going to be your easiest way into pro baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's just mentally challenging to take you out of your primary position to say, hey, we're going to put you as a catcher when he knows he wants to be playing infield or pitching because that's where he's great at it.
Well, it's like if you look at people in the NFL, a lot of them have high school quarterback experience because when you have the best athlete, you want the best athlete in the best position. So even in baseball, if you're the best athlete, they want you as the pitcher or the shortstop or the catcher, because I understand catcher is actually pretty important. Like being able to throw from home base to second base on your knees is still a very valuable skill.
Why'd you wink at me when you said on your knees?
Well, because that's where I was hoping you would be at the end of the night.
Unless you're Benito Santiago, you're not throwing from your knees.
I gotcha.
But they usually stand.
Oh, do they? That's unfortunate.
Still learning.
I don't know baseball well enough. It's just like what I'm not.
If you're playing collegiate baseball, you were either pitched or played shortstop at some point before that.
But when
You're
you,
the best
yeah,
athlete on the team.
yeah. And that's like really what it comes down to is like you will move what position you are because you're going from being a big fish in a medium pond to a small fish in a big pond, or maybe a medium fish in a very big pond.
Or because I know they won't listen to it, or their coach is a jackass.
Right. But like you talk about like that minutia, that little bit of training, it's like
I'm just
Yeah.
like, I realize what this recording is going to sound like 5 minutes. It's just me laughing every couple of seconds. Because I'm still here.
I'd like to welcome our special guest Robert here this evening.
because like I can relate it to football because like one of the things that JD5 does that is going to now be a huge
Is that Jaden Dana?
Yeah, it is. JD5. That's going to be a
Can you
huge
tell
part
who's
of
the
the
Redskins fan?
NFL and a huge part of like what quarterbacks do in college and all of that is the VR training.
Can you guys have one guy without a number?
What?
It's just fucking RG3.
But I think it's bigger than like minute training because think about, I mean, in Europe, they have soccer academies. These kids are starting out at the age of 9 and 10 as professional trained soccer players.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's not like it's not minute; it's huge.
I can feed into that NASCAR real quick.
Hey, we're talking about sports.
Yeah, sports. But, so these
Like real
guys that are
sports.
trained, right? They're trained from a young age.
Mhm.
If you look at the NASCAR field right now, it's people that have been silver spooned in, really. There's no, the guys that finally race their way into the Cup Series are 36 years old before they get in there. They're not 21. They're not 23. They're not this younger age unless you have a legacy name and you started racing go-karts at 3 years old. Your quick twitch responses, your ability to be quick is not there. So I'm assuming it's the same in other sports.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of pro baseball players that, if you watch them now, that their fathers were pro baseball players.
Yeah.
Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The entire Blue Jays team.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a ton of them that get in
Biggio.
and they get the chance because of their name.
Mhm.
But there's always other people that are like standing out. Like, man, this Roman Anthony kid. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Came from
You just got to be seen by the right person. That's the
Right.
I was told in college. You just have to be seen by the right person.
you have to be seen on the right day by the right person because you can be seen by the right person on your bad
you
day
imagine?
and it's not going to equate to shit. for
Imagine
you.
you finally get like able to seen by a scout and he was just like, he was in traffic. His wife fucking burnt his eggs that morning. Like it was just a bad day for this dude.
Yeah.
And that's the day he comes and checks you out and you don't get picked. You don't, you know what I mean?
You'd be like Brandon to be short and nickname Lunchbox. You know? If he wasn't short, you know, wouldn't be
I had-
playing Division III baseball.
I actually had a scout tell me that. Like, I had a pro tryout, and he said, "Man, if you were 3 inches taller," and I'm like, 3 inches taller. He said, "We could teach you everything else."
Seriously.
I was like, wow. Okay.
And you're like, fuck you, pal.
I'll wear
Here's 3 inches
wedges.
for you.
What, 3 inches? Shit.
That's
Want me to lay
man.
down?
3 inches is a lot.
Yeah. Huge.
Someone call it average.
Dick size.
1 and 6 inches. So I fucked her twice.
Didn't you have to do it 3 times? Though?
Like the twins.
Oh. Oh, man.
I called it the 3-2-1. I gave her 3 inches for 2 minutes one time.
The twins were 1 shot, 1 kill.
That's so unfortunate. You only got 1 time.
And I won the race.
Nice.
So that's like fucking asshole.
1 for 1.
Same with Allison, actually.
Really? Let's try. Okay.
And
You're
Brett.
fertile as fuck. Stop.
Yeah, hey, I need to sell this shit. So if there's a sponsor out there,
Yeah, it's Cialis.
Blue Chew.
So when's the next one?
never.
Yeah. I'm done with kids. That's for damn sure.
kids is enough.
So the one that plays baseball, was he the one that was like at the dealership when I was there? When you
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking tall too.
Yeah.
Who's
Nah.
gonna win the series this year?
It's gonna be tough to say. I mean, there's a lot of good teams fighting for it.
The fucking Cubs, of course.
But
All right, so he's still delusional.
Search that real quick.
it's all who's hottest at that time of the season. I mean, The Red Sox at the beginning of the season had like a 12% chance of making the playoff. Right now, they're at 85% chance of making the playoff. So it's whoever's hot at that time.
I gotcha.
I think Milwaukee's got a good shot.
They got a great pitching staff. I don't know if they have the hit.
Okay.
When's the World Series?
I don't think next month.
October? Oh, shit.
I was close. I said next month.
That's September.
Yeah, and then the month after that is
Off by
October.
30 days. If you would have made that
I was actually only off by 7 days.
Y'all ever go to Tides games?
Yeah.
I would go to a Tides game. I don't go, but mostly it's because nobody's like, "Hey, we're going to a Tides game. Who wants to
did I tell you
go?"
about the time I took Eleanor? So we went to...
Yeah, this is the fucked up thing. I'm like, "Hey, I'd go to a Tides game," and he's like, "I'm taking the whole kids," and then he comes back 2 weeks later. He's like, "Oh, we went to a Tides game." I'm like,
You even call them when you go to kids' movies.
"Yeah, I know, right?" I had to watch the Lego movie in my own house.
I'm sorry, bro. But I took Eleanor, and there's a guy behind the first home. There's a guy back there, and he was yelling at the pitcher. And we were telling the kids, like, they were like looking at him weird. And I was like, it's okay to yell here. He's just fucking around. He's not serious. You know what I mean? So we're sitting there, and all we hear is boo, boo. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I turn over, and it's Eleanor yelling at the fucking bat. And she was like, boo. That's someone. So Eleanor's going to be sports. 100%.
Sports?
She fucking loves it, dude. All her coaches right now are like, they're all old college players or stuff like that stayed into it and have kids that are around that 5-6 age and they get back into coaching. She fucking loves having a coach.
I'm going to throw it out there right now.
Yeah.
Eleanor is 100% going to be the reason for your next fight.
Oh, next time I punch someone in the throat?
Yeah, she is going to write a check that you have to cash.
I'll fucking cash it in a minute. That's my girl.
Cash it.
Yeah,
She's like, you were briefly upstairs. I'm like, she's gonna kick some kid.
I legitimately had a conversation.
He's gonna have to go to the. You're gonna get. He's like, hey, I got to go to the school.
I told the principal last year.
Yeah,
we went for a situation that happened in Lincoln.
6 months.
And I said, I guarantee you, bro. I was in the principal's office. I said, I wanted to make sure we made this right because I'm going to be on the other side of this conversation in a year. She was like, what? I was like, my daughter starts this year, and she does take no shit, dude. She's angry all the time. She might act sweet, but she smacks me. I don't know. She's abusive.
Don't ever let that go because Lily's the same way, and Lily's got the biggest heart.
Yeah,
my daughter, but at the same time, like nobody will give her bullshit because she'll just.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Adam's leaving.
I got twins to feed.
Yeah. This time it's not going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right, brother. I'll see you Monday.
Take care, brother. You take the last regs of your. Okay, perfect.
Thanks for having me.
I remember I had that bottle. Huh?
I was like, it's done already.
Yeah.
He had to get out of here.
Toasty, bro.
I'm having a good time. All right.
Hour 20.
So you can watch pretty much any game from history.
I could watch any sport. Like I like watching soccer and baseball and hockey, and the only sport I could not watch, which was NASCAR. My grandfather was a huge NASCAR fan, and I just couldn't get into it. But again, if I knew the racers,
and that's where NASCAR really took off for me because I learned about the racers, their family that they were dealing with, the people they were from, or where they started, or where they ended, or who they were racing for this weekend, or what there was going on, or what team they were switching to. When you start getting into that, or you watched them, maybe even watched them at Langley Speedway, you know what I mean? You watched them at your local track. You knew who they were, and then they start getting a break into Xfinity, or it used to be Busch, and now it's Cup Series. If you're watching that, you're invested. Yeah. You care. You know what I mean? What?
No. I'm falling asleep. You're talking about baseball and NASCAR.
I said soccer in there.
He did say soccer.
I thought you said Socrates.
So, and I think the other side of baseball that I struggle with is how many games there are, right? And I say that as a hockey fan.
162.
But
162 games a season?
Yeah.
So not just that, but before season starts, you have spring training for a month. You're down in Florida where they take some of the guys that they're going to designate to AA or AAA ball to see if they are ready for Major League Baseball. So you have a month of baseball before the 162 game season starts. That's not including the playoffs.
Yes. Because like hockey is a lot of games. Baseball is a fuck ton of games. And as a hockey fan, so typically like mid-season, I'm good for the first 2 months, maybe 3 of hockey.
Yeah.
And then I skip 2 months of hockey, and then you start getting towards the end of the season, and I'm back in. I'm like, all right, here we go, because I need to see if my team wins this, next 5 games, whatever, they'll clinch, whatever. But baseball, it's just a ton of games. It's on all the time.
I pay attention to hockey when it gets close to playoff time to see if my Bruins
Yep.
are doing well.
Yeah. They got the rat.
It's I think the problem that every sports has that mid-series where it doesn't matter if you watch this game or not. You're watching because you like watching the game.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why baseball does trade deadline and all-star break right in the middle of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that trade deadline, teams that are not doing well are going to sell off that player for some prospects because they know this guy's going to be a free agent at the end of the season.
Yep.
Trade him off now and get something in return versus hold on to this guy, hope you make the playoffs at the end of the season, he leaves your team anyway.
Because then you can kind of take a break and then come back, and the team that you just watched, now they got couple people maybe who are new, and you're like, well, how does that change the dynamic of the team? How does that change what's going on? You will see some teams get way, way better after that mid-season break than they were before. Now, I don't know if that takes them back into playoff contention because I don't know enough about baseball. But it does give that break in the middle and give some teams the opportunity to either go for it because you're on the verge or, to kind of sit back and relax. And sometimes the sit back and relax team gets lucky. Oh, I hear you. And it's why I like football because football is only 17 games. Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like some games aren't worth watching.
There's a lot of games.
This coming from a Raiders fan, just throwing it out there.
If there's a blue star with a silver outline on the helmet, it's a game not worth watching.
What's your favorite
Any
NFL
Cowboys
team?
fans? Any?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, but you agree.
Everything New England except football, I've always been a Cowboys fan.
That's weird.
And only reason because my dad was a Redskins fan.
Okay, fair enough. But it's weird because like everything else is New England, so you would think, especially after the dynasty that they ran, the train they ran on the NFL for 15 years.
I had so much respect for Tom Brady.
Yeah,
for what he did because we may not ever see it again.
Yeah.
As a sports fan, I thought it was amazing. I would cheer on my Cowboys, and as soon as they always do, either don't make the playoffs or you lose the first game of the playoffs, I'm like, go Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. My punter has more yards in the division playoff game than your quarterback.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. It's an absolute fact. The punter, Tressway, has more yards in a division playoff game than Dak Prescott.
That shit's already started, right?
Preseason.
When are we doing the thing?
I thought he said sometime this weekend, but definitely not tonight.
My draft is Saturday, so try to not have it on Saturday if you need my backup.
I think it might be the Saturday because the first game of the season is next Thursday.
Yeah.
You're on your own. I'll tell you what to do.
Okay. He's basically playing my.
I'm just going to help him set his lineup
every week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Greg texted me. He was like, "Hey, do you want to play fantasy? Like, do you want to start a fantasy football league?" And I was like, "No." And he was like,
one and a half already.
I was like, "Because I'm already in 2, and then I got to take care of his fucking lineup."
Well, if you win it, what cut of the $20,000 do you get?
Oh, it's a $20,000 pot. He didn't tell me.
Remember earlier?
$75.
$75.
One of the employees at work today was trying to switch shifts with somebody, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I said, "Dude, you could ask for $50. You would have got it." And the guy that was trying to get Tim to switch shifts so he could go to a concert was like, I would give him $50. So I wrote one of the girls and I was like, hey, somebody's about to ask you to switch shifts. He's definitely going to do it for 75.
Craig said he was getting 75.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Jeff said he was getting 75 to do it.
Response back I get was, how did $20 go for 75? I said, you let that happen, not me.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting after on your team, my 2 teams, but Greg wanted to play fantasy football too. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, buddy. You texted me just a week too late.
What kind of disrespect is this?
Adam my God, Adam.
Wow.
You know what, though? He also left us the absolute dregs of this bottle of Sweet Wheat. So
he killed that bottle, bro. Dude, my bottles are barely touched. That Lost is probably my worst bottle in my cabinet right now.
Which one?
The one that's less than half full.
No, because that Field of Dreams has to go in that.
I was just about to say, hold on. The Field of Dreams wasn't up there?
That shit was weird.
It really, like, I don't drink a lot of bourbon, and it tastes like if I took sawdust from a baseball bat
Yeah,
and try to drink it.
it was rough.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not. It's not going to be something I'm like, oh, we got to have that again.
Yeah.
Or
like
ever.
the American Ace. Did you try the Ace?
I did.
Okay.
The Lost was good. The 1792 and the Lost both went down very smooth.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the 1792 because we have 3 more bottles of that 12-year bottle and bond and foolproof.
Right.
And that's all the sweet weed I could find in the last year. It was right there.
So the original question I was getting at when I said you can watch pretty much any game at all in baseball ever now. You got YouTube and MLB has their like time warp package or whatever. If there was a game that would make somebody interested in baseball, what game is that?
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's going to have to be something ridiculous.
It doesn't.
It
though.
does. I bet you it's going to have what the fuck is that guy's name? It's going to have like, who's the guy that played for the Yankees, super famous?
Aaron Judge.
No.
Bob Dole.
You're talking about of all time?
All
or-
time.
Yeah. Like if there was a game you could recommend, like, hey, go and watch the Red Sox
It would have
game
been Red Sox Yankees against in 2004, the year that the Red Sox won the World Series.
Uh-huh.
But the Red Sox were down 3-0.
Okay, so
And
So
we're
watch
talking
the
about your
turning point,
favorite
not the
watch.
win.
There's a whole series on it on Netflix. It's called The Comeback.
The comeback.
I mean, it goes in depth. They're talking to players, and I mean, that whole series. I mean, as a Red Sox fan, you're like, shit, we're down 3-0 against the Yankees. It's over.
It's pretty much over.
Let's not get swept. Let's win a game.
Yeah,
tonight.
let's get one under our belt.
You win a game, and you're like, okay, we won one.
Yeah.
Let's win tonight. Now all of a sudden they win the second night. Now night number 3. Now this what is it? The 6th game. You're like, holy shit! Like, if we win tonight and it goes to Game 7, watch the hell out.
Mhm.
We win. I'm working at the bar. I'm like 20 years old, running the front door of the bar. I held up the line at Bar Norfolk to jump up on the bar to go bananas.
Well,
We won, and it was absolutely crazy. So, I mean, that series alone, if you sit and watch it, even if you don't have to be a huge baseball fan, just listen to how the mentality of it is
Right.
and the approach. And I mean, their aggression on the field. I mean, like some of these guys were like, I threw at this guy and I was like, fuck you. And I'm going to go after one of their players. And you're like, oh shit.
yeah.
Well, I mean, but sometimes that's the better part of a sport is like when they do a documentary or docuseries on the
Yeah.
thing and you're hearing
their actual thoughts
Right.
of what was going on
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
field.
Well, they just came out with another series now. It's called The Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is following the Red Sox all of last year. They've got a lot of young players.
Mhm.
And I mean, these guys are on the road from their families 84 days out of the year over just that time frame, not including spring training. Well, if you're on the road, because you play half games at home, half of them on the road. But these guys are at the ball field. If the game starts at 7 o'clock, some of these guys get there at 1 in the afternoon, and they're not getting home till midnight
Yeah.
to fall asleep, wake up with your kids, and do it all over again. And you see that in the Clubhouse, which just like WWE is getting more in depth right now with the backstory of their actual lives.
Motherfucker.
You didn't bring out the Stone Cold Bear.
It's too late, isn't it?
Is it always too late?
No.
Robert and I watch wrestling.
And-
We do. We are good friends of the Attitude Era Wrestling.
Mhm.
And I only say that's it because I assume there would be more times away from family.
Yeah, there's a ton. I mean, that's not including playoffs, preseason, whatever else you're doing. But yeah, there's a ton of time away from the families. But what I think the biggest shock from this whole Clubhouse series was they have this young kid on the team named Jaron Duran. He's a Mexican baseball player, and a lot of young fans love this guy. But you see in one of the games, he gets a fine. He gets suspended for 3 games for cussing out a fan that's heckling him.
Mhm.
Apparently, he's not as mentally strong as a lot of. Is that the Stone Cold Steve Austin IPA?
It is.
Oh my God.
You
I
can-
got this one. I got this one.
You can keep that IPA.
I was just saying, you got the lager, right?
I got the American Lager.
Let me see the lager. I'm not an IPA.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. It's like I'm already skeptical because it's Stone Cold's beer. But then have it be an IPA, and I'm like,
This
there's
one's not the IPA. That one's the lager.
fucking way.
What's an IPA? Is that the coffee one or no?
Very hoppy.
Yeah, it's super hoppy.
I might put that one on the back burner. I think I'm going to go American lager also. Which it's been a while since we cracked a cold brewski. Which this brand that we're building is not just about whiskey. It is about beer. Beer and whiskey.
It's really not bad.
So here's the thing. It's made by a brand, right? And I can't say the name. It's on there. El Segundo. El Segundo. Por favor, Roberto.
You better watch it because this is called an American lager.
American lager made by a Mexican company.
America. Fuck yeah. It's all red, white, and brew.
It's a nice beer. You can crack the shit out of those for $11 a 4-pack. Though. You could get some other beer.
So that's the thing with like an American lager. You pretty much know what you're cracking into. There's not a lot of change in American lager. Similar to bourbon, there's a mash bill that has to be met to be an American lager. There's an amount of time it has to be set in fermenting. And there's an amount of sugar it has to ferment with, and it has to meet pretty close to a very particular AP, alcohol by volume.
Before we were into bourbons, Brandon was into beer.
I was a huge beer person.
Okay. And he would go to like special releases,
Yep.
stuff like that.
Same way I do with bourbons now, except I would seek out bourbon barrel stouts was my like poison. That and sours.
What was your go-to?
My go-to would be something like Dragon's Milk. Because it was easy, pretty readily available. I was a big fan of nitro stouts as well.
Okay.
And if it was a sour, it was pretty much anything by Reaver Beach.
Okay.
So Reaver Beach is another like local brewery.
Years ago, my go-to was Newcastle brown ale.
Mm-hmm. But there was a point in time where we were pounding. I don't know if you've ever had Young Veterans Brewing.
Oh, the Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Grenade.
Pineapple Grenade, sorry. That's the weed.
Yeah.
This is the beer.
So we went to a beer festival at the zoo.
It was the Red, White, and Brew.
Probably.
I remember that.
So
Someone
my
wrecked
wife,
their motorcycle outside.
my wife had got my
Norfolk
wife
Zoo.
had gotten tickets for me and her to go, and then something came up and she couldn't go. So me and Bobby went, and she dropped us off and picked us up.
Yeah.
In
Not sober.
a very different
we
condition.
were slammed. And I tell you, that was the first time I realized, like, 'cause up to that point, usually alcohol meant, like, unless you were with a small group, someone was going to get in a fight. That was the first time we probably had plus 400 people.
Yep.
And everyone was partying and super happy.
I thought you were going to say everybody was in a fight. I was
No.
like, oh,
Everybody
Dude, we
was
were getting
super
along
chill.
with everybody.
And it was
just-
crazy because, like, you could be in a line of like 50 people just waiting to use the bathroom. And people are like, hey, can you hold my spot? I need to go get another beer. And they're like, yeah, bring me one back. And like everyone was, it was super
it was
mellow
probably
and
the coolest
relaxed.
point that I started realizing, like, Virginia Bourbon Festival tickets, go on sale this Friday.
Okay.
So we're getting those. But this is the first time that I thought like a festival or like I saw alcohol as a different thing.
Yeah.
This is the first time like, oh, it's a hobby. Oh, you can do this as a hobby. It's not just to get drunk and
Yeah, and like when you
hate yourself.
go, like when you check in, they give you a glass like this, and like they're instructed to only fill it like half full.
Yeah.
But you can go back as many times as you want.
yeah.
And so like our goal was to make it around to everybody and try something from every brewery. There was no way we were going to try every beer because most breweries were bringing like
3 or 4
Oh,
beers.
yeah.
yeah. And there was probably 25 to 30 different breweries. So like even if you're doing a half of a beer, like
was
going
a
around
lot.
and trying to try
Times
everybody's
40.
everything, you're
Yeah.
never going to get there
I
because
do
there
like-
was probably close to 250, 300 different beers there.
This is our first beer on the show. We're going to make sure this part stays in. First beer on the show being the Broken Skull fucking American lager.
Now, I will say, this is it's a tasty beer,
Yeah.
but to me, it's a little heavy.
It's super heavy, but this is exactly what I thought he was drinking when he was killing brewskis at the end of the episode.
Oh no, those were like Miller Lights.
I know, but this is
he's
what
not
I
chugging
imagine.
this.
This is
at
what I imagine it
WrestleMania
tastes
at his
like.
age. He's not chugging this. Four of these just smashes. No.
Yeah. You bet. That's $11.
What was he drinking when he was wrestling?
You couldn't really tell. It could have been Pabst. It could have been
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
Coors
It was a light can.
Yeah. It wouldn't have surprised me if it was PBR. And honestly, I would have a shit ton of respect for him if it was PBR.
What beer truck did he drive out in?
That was a Miller one.
It was a Miller.
But there was times before where he said somebody passed me a Coors Light.
Yeah.
And I've seen that.
It fucking Coors Light. Yeah.
I think anything light that he could have chugged and kept on going through a case of them in one of those episodes.
They just bought whatever cheap beer was around.
See, and I don't even think it's that. I think whoever was paying him the most at the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a sponsor or not.
There's no way that as popular as Stone Cold was back in the day,
he wasn't paying for that beer.
he was not.
He was getting paid.
He was not getting beer sponsorships. People weren't like, drink our beer, ask for a Coors Light, ask for this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that he wasn't getting paid to drink that beer.
I get you.
But
And like, when it started, it was just his persona. Like, that was his niche.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, I do not believe in any way, shape, or form he was not being paid to drink a beer. And he may have switched brands 3 times, depending on who was going to pay him the most.
Who was paying him on that particular show?
But
dude,
like,
Stone Cold Steve Austin was probably one of my idols growing up.
It was everybody's back in the day.
Really?
The guy that
people
could
like The
fight
Rock.
his boss.
yeah.
Well, that was like, and that was the thing. Maybe it was for like the older crowd at the time. Like, yeah, you're mad at your boss. I mean, people like The Rock.
Why'd you look at me when you said older? No, Ryan, I don't want to fight you.
But he didn't look at you when he said boss. That's what
We're equals.
Well, technically, no. You got seniority.
It's crazy when you finally get to a point in the job that you're good at it. You're like, I got this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get there.
like, even because I was not a person who watched wrestling, but in elementary school, so we're going back to
would you
pre.
ages 5 to 10? They were pretty good.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. In that time frame, I don't think there was anybody in the U.S. who didn't know who Stone Cold was.
Yeah, Stone Cold, Undertaker,
Yep.
The Rock.
all those guys. I mean, you're talking about a company that had the first one to have that many views on TV.
Yeah.
That the Attitude Era that completely killed WCW.
Put it this way: without wrestling, what else do you watch on USA?
Oh yeah, no, you didn't watch USA. Well, I think Wings came on.
There might have been like a show or two.
Wings, the old airport show.
Yeah.
But like you only knew about it because like Wings on tomorrow at 2:00. You know what I mean? But yeah, wrestling was absolutely the shit. People would watch it on Monday night. It was Monday Night Raw. And it's before SmackDown. They were talking Sunday Night Heat, Monday Night Raw. That's all that was on TV, right?
Yep.
From what I remember.
Yep.
And then they came out with Thursday Night SmackDown.
It was Thursday night for a little bit.
And then it went to Wednesday Night SmackDown. Yep. And then they got rid of Heat. And we're talking about the era of like Test, Taz, Stone Cold,
Edge and Christian,
Boys. Whenever they were part of the Brood.
Yeah.
This is an era that I actually I know. I cared about. We still watch Royal Rumble sometimes with the kids.
Some of those pay-per-views are still great to watch. I mean, they're doing more backstories now where you know these people not just as characters, but you know their lives.
Well, they just started opening up the kayfabe of being able to, these people are real people. They're doing this. You know what I mean? And like the CM Punk thing. Was it fake? Was it real? Was it?
We'll know after he retires.
Yeah. And we may not, because Undertaker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many secrets is Undertaker taking away?
It's some of these documentaries release some of these secrets we always had questions about of what was real, what was fake. I mean, the screw job for Bret Hart. I mean, who would have?
Was it real?
It was real.
But was it? You know what I mean? That was even better than taking a championship to another company. Like they were worried about Sunny, I think was her name. Mm-hmm. She won the women's championship in WWF, went to WCW. The following week, she threw the championship in a trash can to make them feel like shit. And she's at the WCW now. They were not going to let that happen with Bret Hart in the World Heavyweight Championship. And sorry, we're getting off completely off topic, but They weren't going to do that. So wouldn't it have been better to make this giant thing that's still talked about till today
Yeah.
if it was fake?
No, I'm with you 100%. And I mean,
Not saying it wasn't, because they say, I think Undertaker talked about it.
Mhm.
Him and Shawn Michaels were sitting in the room, and Bret Hart said, I'm going to take a shower. If you're here when I get out of the shower, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. All that stuff. Vince McMahon was still there. And then there's a video of Vince McMahon legitly, it's a back room video of him stumbling down the hallway after Bret Hart knocked him out.
Well, I mean, so when I went to Monday Night Raw, my daughters used to love some of the female wrestlers when female wrestling was first starting to get big.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch and stuff like that, but when they were first starting to get big. They would love to just go watch the live events because you have the fireworks, you have the loud music.
Yeah. You're
It's
there.
a blast. You take a kid there, they're like, I don't watch wrestling. You take them there, they're like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But anything live is better than watching it on
Oh,
TV.
absolutely. I mean, I went to a soccer game in Spain.
Mhm.
I was the biggest soccer fan you've ever seen because the atmosphere. I mean, it's insane.
Go!
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to wear the opposite team stuff. They're like, no, you're not. I'm not going to die today. I was like, okay. But I mean, we were in Monday Night Raw in Norfolk. At the time, Sasha Banks and Naomi held the women's title.
Yeah.
Sasha quit that night. And you see, like, where the angle I was sitting, I could see partially backstage. People just running around like crazy. And the lineup was supposed to be a tag team women's match.
Yeah.
They wiped it. And they even made an announcement before Raw went live saying, hey,
Checking the toilet.
we're switching the lineup of the matches tonight. There's not going to be a women's tag team championship. They didn't say a reason why, but we're watching it on our phone, like live update. Sasha just quit WWE. She hasn't been back since. So, I mean, she's in AEW now. She went
Do
to
you think they
Japan
didn't
Wrestling.
know she was quitting?
They said she walked in that day and said she's getting tired of being a champion and not being on television, that I'm out.
Wow.
And they said, if that's what you want to do, bye. And she thought that they were like, no, don't do that. We're going to put you more airtime. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. And she was just like, bye. And they're like, oh, so we have women tag team belts with one champion?
Yeah.
She went over to Japan, killed it in Japan, came over to AEW.
A lot of people went to Japan. A lot of people, whenever they weren't doing good here, went to Japan and made a bigger name for themselves. And I don't know if it's the market over there. We don't hear about Japan. Clearly, they hear about WWF, right?
Yeah.
But we definitely don't hear about the Japan World Wrestling Federation, whatever they're doing over there. And I mean, you're talking about millions of people in Tokyo, millions of people just everywhere in
Yeah.
those countries that Japan and what it feeds. Like, do you think they get big? You can be big in Japan and not big here?
You could be, but there's also a lot of things that we see here in America that got brought from Japan.
Yeah.
One of the big things used to be the Bullet Club. Started
I
in
heard about
Japan.
that, yeah.
And that was Finn Balor, Kenny Omega, and some other wrestlers.
Yeah.
Finn Balor came here. They tried to bring the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
But they had
I
to
know
call
that.
it something different. They called it the OG Club or whatever. It wasn't the same as what it was in
Yeah.
Japan. Kenny Omega, huge star.
Who is the guy that you listen to podcast about? I'm Simon
Whistler?
Whistler.
I'll listen to that podcast.
So he does a wrestling podcast.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, it
I'm
depends
Simon
on
Wrestler, and this is
Yeah.
WrestleMania, whatever he's.
Wrestle
British
News
guy?
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does a sports entertainment
Wrestling podcast.
wrestling podcast, and he'll tell you, like, it's crazy. That's why I knew who he was the night you were listening to him, is because I had listened to him as a podcaster for WrestleMania or things that were going on.
It's amazing, like the podcasts out there. I mean, I typed in bourbon baseball just so I had something to come here and tell you guys. How many bourbon baseball podcasts there are? It's insane.
Well, and that's where we finally just said, we're going to go for it, right? Because again, we've been friends for 20 years and we like bourbon, but we can cut it or leave it, but we were hoping that the friendship would set us apart different. A lot of these guys are talking about one person talking about one bourbon. There's no responses. There's no what's going on day to day. It's the idea of the podcast is really you were sitting down on the front porch with us and having a drink.
But y'all do a great job capturing like situations that's happened in the past. Yeah, you guys talk about bourbon, and it's amazing that I don't know bourbon. So for me to hear like, oh, this bourbon right here is a pretty good bourbon.
Yeah.
But then you get a backstory of something you guys did 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to hear not just, I don't want to hear a podcast about straight bourbon.
Yeah.
Well, and so that's one of the things, like one of the contributing factors that I had. I was like, I like to drink bourbon, but I can't talk bourbon for an hour.
No.
And I couldn't listen to somebody talk bourbon for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not going to be, like, I'm not going to sit down and listen to somebody talk about all the notes and all of that you can get out of a bourbon.
Yeah.
So hold on. So is this the same thing as the backstories, the kayfabe in wrestling? A lot of people listen to you guys, and it's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. People are interested in bourbon, but now people are starting to get connected with you guys because of your backstory.
So, plot twist, it was a marketing scheme.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plot twist, we thought about this. So
Yeah.
it was we know that we don't have a lot of time off. We don't have a lot of time to give to anything other than work right now. I don't. You don't. He legitimately owns a company and works and has other stuff he has to do. So the very small time that we had, the one night a week for an hour or two, the time that we were editing, the time that we could actually put into this, we said, really, we wanted to make a podcast about our friendship, because when we start getting drinking, we usually, our whole motto being our group of friends, the group of 4 of us, was we're going to make stories for later on.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're 50 years old
We could tell those stories.
and we get to have a dinner together because people are in town or whatever, when we get together, we were like, hey, remember that time? Remember that time? Like, that was our motto 15 years ago.
But not just that, but if you could think about it, I don't know if y'all thought this big about it. Brandon, you don't have kids, do you?
No.
Think about how great it will be later on in the future where your kids can go back and listen to you tell stories
Yeah.
and have that there as their memories.
It's kind of cementing you in forever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It gives you a little bit of the car business is month to month.
Yeah.
Our whole life is month to month. And really, when you're in the car business, it is your whole life. It's consuming.
Now,
So to have something outside of it that is kind of cementing, this is personality, my personality that is getting recorded and saved and put out there in the world is an outlet of creativity. You know what I mean?
I don't know how much you think about it. With my daughters, I don't see them nearly as much as I would like. One,
Yeah.
work schedule. But my work schedule before was way worse than it is now.
Yeah.
They're getting grown to the point where they don't want to hang out with dad all the time.
Yeah.
What memories are they going to have of me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is going to be something that they could listen to whenever they want to hear your voice and go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
As it
And you're
goes.
like, oh, I remember when that was happening. Yeah. I heard him tell that story a couple of times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm right there with you, because I turned around, my son went from 5 to 9
Yeah.
without even thinking about it. And really,
Wait till they're 16 and you're like, oh my God.
yeah, but I decided a long time ago I was going to make sure that I was working, and they were going to be able, this house might have some holes in the ceiling. The toilet might flush slow, but they're in their parents' house. They're good. I was like, I didn't get to grow up with a house.
Yeah.
We moved a couple times with Lincoln, but Eleanor knows the old house and this house, and they're
Yeah.
3 blocks from each other.
Yep.
So they're going to know the neighborhood. They're going to know, they're going
But
to be
like,
settled.
Lincoln was in the apartment, but he was a baby.
Yeah, he went in the apartment very short after. But that's the sacrifice I decided to make sure we could be that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, you were at the baseball games.
I'm at every baseball game I can be at, yes.
Yep. And so like that.
Every
that's-
practice I can be at, I'm there. I got
Yeah.
a T-shirt with her fucking number on it. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to do that.
Yeah. And at some point, with any luck or hope or whatever the case may be, but your kids are going to be at an event that we have, right?
Oh, at
like
some
whether
point,
it's a
yeah.
cookout or whatever, and they're going to become somewhat a part of that story,
Yeah.
right? And it may not be that part of the story that we tell,
The story tonight, I told about her being in the Tides game.
right?
She's slowly working. They're slowly working their way into my.
But they'll listen to it at some point, like, I was there, I remember that.
Well, I
Like,
just remember growing up with a dad that had stories. You know what I mean? My dad, you never met my dad. My dad was crazy, dude. Like, he went to jail for shooting at like cops.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, like he was cool. But just an old pothead hippie, dude. He worked on a radio station for a long time. He did all these things, and these stories that I didn't get to hear till I was super old. And, 22, 23 years old. My kids already know these stories about me. You know what I mean?
There's some stories that don't want my daughter to know.
Yeah.
They're like, you're going to Brazil to meet a girl, and I'm like, it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's not ideal,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, all right, so you guys aren't baseball fans.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch a 45-second video that will tug your heart for the sport of baseball.
We're not watching that video of you in Thailand.
That was in Brazil.
Oh,
He
okay.
said tug again. I'm not watching any video that says tug in it.
There was a player for the Oakland Athletics. His name's Stephen Vaught.
Yeah.
His baseball team surprised him. His last pro baseball at bat. He's retiring baseball. It's his last at bat. The team's not making the playoffs. He's going up to bat. His kids announced him coming up to bat.
Oh,
That's pretty
dope.
cool.
They were like 6 and 7 years old. They're like,
Yeah.
now coming up to bat, our dad,
Yeah.
Stephen Vaught. And then you see him like, he wasn't expecting it. And,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah. I'm not crying.
Time out, because I got to know. Did he get on base?
I don't know if he did or not. I just watched him going up to the
Dude,
plate.
that's the problem. His kid's got it in his head. He's like, oh, he's all teary-eyed.
He strikes
can't
out
see
his
the
left
ball.
leg.
Yeah. He's like, God damn, that's the worst. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying for another season.
I'm signing for one game and then I'm retiring.
Yeah, I'm not going out this way. It's like, what was Babe Ruth's last at bat?
We might find out here soon if we get the last bottle.
Right? We get the 8,000.
Yeah, 8,300
I mean,
and whatever.
Derek Jeter, I'm a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest Yankees players that ever lived.
That's who I was thinking about. Whenever earlier he was talking about best games ever, I was like, watch it have like a Jeter in it or a
There's a commercial.
Griffey Jr. or
They made a great commercial for Jeter's last at bat. His last home game, everybody went crazy. They made a whole commercial about it. But his last at bat was in Boston, in Fenway,
yeah.
one of the oldest baseball stadiums around.
Right.
I took my daughter there last year, and just going in there, the atmosphere is insane. All the stores open like garage doors. Everybody's drinking outside, high-fiving each other, having a great time. And his last at bat, he got a base hit, and they subbed him out because they wanted that to be his last hit in Fenway. If he went up his next at bat and he struck out, you're like, oh, he struck out. But he got it, and everybody, even in Boston, gave him a standing ovation. And I mean, it's like tear-jerking because you know these guys' backstory. So
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you're in a league, like, you know, as much as everyone kind of had heat for Tom Brady, right? Like when he threw his last ball, you know, it's his last one,
yeah.
right? Like his last play that he calls, it's like, you know, that's it. And he wasn't open about this was going to be his retirement year, but everyone kind of had that feeling that it was going to be his retirement year. I think no matter who you play for, no matter where you're playing, like your last time up there to swing, you know,
I was a big Peyton Manning fan in his last years.
Yeah.
So the last year with the Colts and then going to the Broncos and watching through the Broncos, like that was tear jerking. That was emotional. That dude played football. No matter what team you like, Peyton Manning was a good player. And I think he could pull people in with the emotions of what he was doing. And watching him do the last game, he knew it was the last game.
Oh, yeah.
He knew what was going on.
That's some of those guys that never got into like any legal trouble. You heard nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious. Just a
they were
clean
just good
cut.
guys.
Yeah. Just doing what he's doing. And then you go, this guy is just a dude
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yep. Just a normal guy.
He said, man, I'm working too much. I want to go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At some point, he was like, I'm just gone too much. I want to be home.
It's, what's his name from the Colts who like retired out of nowhere? Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Nobody knew it was coming because he was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm tired of getting hit. I'm tired of this.
Calvin Johnson, one of the best receivers that ever lived. He was in his prime, and he just says, I made the money I want. I'm done.
And I think that's an important thing for anybody in a full contact professional sport is to know when you're done.
Yeah.
Right? Because otherwise you end up in a Brown situation, right? Where like, you know, I firmly believe that all of his issues come from CTE and it comes from that late game hit.
Yeah.
Because he got laid the fuck out. And it was a dirty hit. It was totally uncalled for, whatever the case may be. But like, I hope every player goes out without that being their legacy. Because like, you can look back on everything that Brown did in the beginning.
Huh?
We get 3 hours.
No, two.
But that's what I was trying. That's what I was going to earlier when I was talking about the clubhouse thing. Was some of these pro sport athletes' mental capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody fell in love with this kid, Jaron Duran, who was a young kid that plays for the Red Sox right now. In the clubhouse, as a series, he said something nobody's ever heard before. He's had a gun and tried to kill himself, and he thought to himself, I can't do this, because the heckling he would get from opposing teams and and stuff like that. And there's a game where he was suspended last year or the year before. He's going to bat, and somebody calls him a vulgar name and says, "Go kill yourself." He turned around, cussed the dude out, called him a belligerent term, and he gets suspended for 3 games because that happened. And I mean, when you start connecting with these guys, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, we played at college. We're college baseball players. And when we played, college is a D3 sport. We're not big names out there. We're just out there playing baseball. We went to Bridgewater, and I think one of the guys on the team, they had backed up trucks to the baseball field, and they're talking trash to us. They knew one of our players' sisters. They're like, your sister's a whore. We're like, whoa. We called her by her name. What?
Yeah.
Throwing batteries and stuff at us. I'm like, dude, this is wild.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team's like, yeah, she kind of was, but like,
you had to tell everybody.
She played the whole field of dicks.
Oh, old-fashioned Lucy. That's what we call her.
Oh, Lucy was the police officer from Brazil.
Oh, right. That's my dog's name.
Oh, you might want to put the dog away.
No, she's a beast.
I don't know. I do
Sports
think
is crazy, and I definitely think you need the backstory to appreciate it.
right.
I think that's the end of the day, and I think we thought about that. Baseball's still boring. But we thought about that when we talked about that was if you don't know the backstory, you can't be invested.
No.
And you really can't appreciate something until you're invested in it.
I don't know. See, and maybe just because I've been a fan for so long, right? But when I first started watching Washington play, football, right? I've been a fan since like 97, 98, which is apparently right after they were good.
Yeah.
Right? Like at this point, I'm just calling it
90, was it 94?
Yeah, when the Hogs and all that. At this point,
see, I know football.
I'm just calling it sunk cost fallacy, right? Like I've just been rooting for them for so long that like I can't switch now.
I get it, right? Like I'm scared to death to go to the casino because I know black won't hit if I put my money on it.
Yeah.
I wish for just a period of time I could root for a winning team.
Yeah. Be awesome.
I wish. It's the year that I decided I was rooting for Chase Elliott. You wonder why I'm a NASCAR fan? Because the year I decided I was going to root for Chase Elliott, he won the fucking championship. And he won it very early. You knew it was going in. You knew it was happening.
You're not as big as a fan as the kid that walked in today with the shirt and the
shoes. This Stone Cold beer is the shit, though. I'm enjoying this.
It tastes better as it goes down.
It does, yes. As it gets room temperature, because I took it out of the fridge for some reason, because I'm an idiot. You want to cut that?
Keep it in. That's what I told her.
That's what she said.
We're not in Brazil yet.
You have not even gone to Brazilian.
He actually looked for whiskey for me in Brazil.
That's cool.
Did.
Yeah.
And all it was American whiskey.
Yeah. He's Jack Daniels.
Not even the good shit.
Yeah.
I would call you from the airport. Like, hey, I found this.
I found this. I almost got it because there is an international Jack Daniels. It's the blue bottle.
Yeah, the blue bottle I found in New York wasn't the international. And I remember I called you. I was like, you want it? You're like, no, I got that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because, like, imagine, right? You're a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
What if Earnhart had gotten to race a last race that wasn't his last race?
But you see, when it comes to the Earnhardt story, the reason it's a tearjerker is he tried for 18 years.
I just want to point out right now, Bobby is legitimately, he's got some tears welling up in the eyes.
He said Earnhardt, and that was like the only thing keeping my family together. It was my family's love for Earnhardt, and tonight is actually the running of the Daytona 500 at night under the lights. So I'm going to go upstairs and watch the highlights of that as soon as we're done with this. But we were in North Carolina visiting my grandparents the Sunday that he died, so we didn't even get to watch the race.
Damn.
So we were pretty upset, and that was like a fifth member of the family was Earnhardt, and there's 7 of us. So you imagine how important he was.
So if the Earnhardt family wants to sponsor this,
100%. Dirty Mo Media, we were going to visit at some point. I guarantee that. Brandon's like, I don't give a shit. I don't want to go.
I'll go.
Yeah, he'll go.
I'm on for the ride.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the Earnhardt situation, he tried so long to win the Daytona 500. The Daytona 500 was his fuck, I don't know how to even explain it or what words I would use to say it, but the Daytona 500 for Dale Earnhardt was the thing he couldn't capture for 20 years. He finally wins it, and it's the track that he dies in.
Yep.
Sad to lose him in a way. Yes, ridiculously sad. Because if he didn't, he definitely would have taken over a race team.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely would have been a Hendricks or a Childress at this point in life. He would have been a big owner in the company. DEI would have been running shit, because when you have that kind of backing, the reason DEI didn't survive, and I know you guys are like, fucking what? Dale Earnhardt Enterprises was owning race cars at the time and owning charters and teams. He would have been involved in this world.
It would have been bigger because he would have been.
100%. You know how many people stopped watching it?
His that accident was him pinching off people to let his team.
100%. Because Junior was in first, Mike Waltrip was in second, both DEI cars.
Yeah, so he was
down,
leading it,
cut someone off, and it spun it. And that wreck was bad, but it shouldn't have been that bad.
No. Which is why there's more safety in NASCAR now.
And he's the reason the Hans device is in NASCAR. He's the reason for all that stuff. And why I don't think there's been a death in NASCAR since then. He's not in the Cup Series.
He is also the reason that professional athletes have copyright law on their signature.
Yeah. He was the first one to do that. But if he was thinking like that back in 93, 92, whenever he did it, imagine what he would have brought to the sport continuing on through the years. Him and Jeff Gordon taking over Hendricks, him taking over if it was going to be Childress or if he was going to buy up charters on the way to grow to that point, and it would have been a big battle of
God. That would have been horrible.
What?
More about Dale Earnhardt versus Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. But if that would have kept growing and kept going, how much of it would it ever stopped?
Yeah, but where would rap music be if Tupac was alive?
Here you go, Brandon. So last year was maybe a year and a half ago, I got into selling baseball cards.
Okay.
And I was heavy into it. I mean, spent $50,000 in a year on baseball cards. Had my own business online selling cards. My most expensive card is a soccer card.
Really?
Sold for $4,300.
Dang on.
Triple auto.
You didn't even put that online, right? Didn't someone offer you that?
In owner person? Of a local bar. I knew him. His son was like, I'll pay cash for that card right now. Triple auto soccer card. Messi, Ronaldo, and Pele on the same card.
Same fucking piece of paper.
And I paid $100, and then only 5 cards come in the whole box, and that's what I pulled. The chances of it were like slim nut. It was like 1 out of 5 in the entire world.
Yeah.
This guy's over here getting a Black Lotus and a card pull.
It's a magic
drop. Where we at?
Yeah. I don't even think the Black Lotus is the top card anymore.
No, I mean, I think it still is if you're buying a classic deck, though.
Yeah.
I think that's still the one to shoot.
That'd be dope, though. All 3 of them. Who was the third guy?
Pele.
Nah, you got Pele.
And Pele died before that. Messi and Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronaldo worth hundreds of millions of dollars over in Portugal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I remember when you pulled that card.
Oh, yeah. Anthony remembers. He was standing right there at B&B Collectibles. If you guys want to sponsor. I opened the card in the store, and the guy was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "This is major." He was like, "Yeah, it's major."
Do they sell Magic cards? Because we'll take a sponsorship. You can pay us some in Magic cards.
It's crazy. I know nothing about Magic cards. You said Black Lotus, and I was like, I know exactly.
I don't think any. If you ever got into cards at all, like, there's no way to not know what that card is.
Yeah. We got into Magic really big for a while.
You and Rich?
No, me and Brandon.
Oh, really?
No, so
the reason I have a Goblin deck that pisses Rich off is because we played.
And the reason that I have an Angel deck that pisses off people who run Goblin decks is because of Bobby.
Did you ever play against Rich?
No.
No, I don't think he ever came to one of the things.
Really?
Me and Rich and Brandon only got together once or twice.
Rich's daughter got into Magic.
Really?
Yeah.
So
apparently he was taking her to tournaments, and she said she was good.
Yeah.
We used to go to like the card shop, and they had boxes of commons and uncommons and what have you, and you buy them for 1 cent to 10 cents. And we would sit down at the card shop, go through cards, make a deck, and take it home for like $4. And then we would go home and we'd play those, and we would allow for adding like 5 cards from the collection of cards you have at home.
Yeah. So,
Right? So pretty much everything.
Yeah.
It was basically a dirty, cheap booster draft.
Yeah.
Where
But the problem is that you used to legitimately get to test play games.
yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay. So, and your family is into games.
Yeah.
He can read stuff. He can read like the play out on a card and make sure he uses it to his advantage. I cannot.
Me, no.
So whenever I went Goblin is because it was a quick, it made sense. It knew what it was happening. It would just smack the shit out of people. And by the time they could swing, it was too big to do anything. So he fucking rebutted it with a card or a set that every time I hit him, he would gain life.
Yeah.
So I had the angel deck that every time he attacked, I could block, and because I had lifelink, I would heal
and gain that life.
So no matter what, he would hit me, and the way Magic works, you get hit as long like there's no rollover of the damage unless they have trample. And so if my angel goes out and chunk blocks, even if they're a 1/1 versus a 10,
yeah,
I'm going to gain 1 life, and my angel is going to die, but that doesn't matter because I just gained 1 life.
Yeah.
So then his trick was burning
10 life.
But what I would do to mess with Greg, who was our other buddy, who he liked to play a different style. Bobby liked to be quick and burn and get it done. Greg was more of like a slow burn, methodical, and so I made a mill deck that
deck would make you throw away your whole fucking you would have like
I had 60 cards. I had 4 different turn 4 win conditions in that one deck.
Yeah.
And so like he talks about back in the day I used to play test games. My sister worked for a company called Decipher. And Decipher didn't originally do card games. Their very first thing was actually a newspaper print, which is where they got the name from. Is every week they put out a cipher, and if you could decipher the cipher by the end of the month, it told you where an actual clue was, and at the end of the year, it was a $500,000 buried prize. So if you did all of them, then you could find this $500,000 buried prize. Now this was back in like 1984, 85. So $500,000 even then, that was a complete game changer. And so the guy, I can't remember his last name. His first name was Warren. He turned that into a gaming company, and he had games that kind of spanned everything, but so they had Star Trek, the card game, back when Star Trek was popular. They had the Lord of the Rings card game when Lord of the Rings was popular, and I helped play test Lord of the Rings. I helped play test their Beyblades game, a few other games that they had, because my sister was HR, and they were always looking for young people to come in and play test it to make sure, because at the time I was like 11 or 12. They're like, we want to make sure that even at that age, you can comprehend what's going on to the game, because...
Which made him extremely good at picking up the comprehension of games. So when things are written a certain way, you're like, oh, this means this. And then you play it against him and he's like, nope.
So like the problem with that is I was sitting down with the card creators, and he even in that industry, like you're sniping people from Wizards of the Coast, like they're bouncing all around. If you're a game developer in that sense, you'll go from Hasbro to Wizards. Everybody will snipe from everybody. But at 10, 11, 12 years old, I'm sitting down with game developers and they're explaining to me like card mechanics. And so now as an adult, it's one of those stupid things that I happen to know a lot about is just dumb fucking card mechanics. And it's why like I don't go play Magic at like stores and stuff like that, and it's because very few people can make that kind of conversation, and that's all I want. I don't actually want to play the game. I want to talk about like, hey, what's your understanding of how this works? And it is stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. So they would all make decks, and then I would just make a deck to beat their deck, and then they would want like, well, play this deck instead, and they'd kick my ass. It's like, well, that's because it's not designed to beat that.
Now let me ask you, if you would have pulled the ring, would you have sold it?
I have the ring. I have the blue ring and I have the yellow ring.
What's the one of one that Post Malone got?
The Blue Ring.
Is that the?
It's not a one of one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was 400, 500 of those made, and I got one handed to me by the owner of the company
Oh my god.
at 11 years old. So they paid their play testers in pizza and cards.
Yeah.
And I
I'd
went
work
to
for that
work.
now.
Oh, dude, absolutely. And
Yeah.
this is the thing, like all of the game developers and everyone there really liked me. I would go to work with my sister every summer, almost every other day. And I would walk around to everyone's desk and they would like entertain me, and like it was weird, it was cool, but they all loved when I came by. We'd play games, we'd do whatever. And the owner of the company was cool enough to let, my sister bring her kid brother and let him distract one employee every day and figure stuff out. But I'd spend so much time with the graphic developers and all of those kinds of people. I mean, the advantages I could have had if I'd have done something with that would be crazy, and I didn't do anything with it.
Now we just got a bunch of 3D printers in his house.
Yeah. And
Have
unfortunately,
you ever played a? Sorry. Go ahead.
unfortunately, Decipher went under because Warren's brother-in-law, he trusted the wrong people. And this is like, we talked about this with Nearest,
Oh yeah.
trusting the wrong people. He knew games and stuff like that, but he didn't know shit about running a business, and he didn't know shit about how to handle money and finances and all of that. So he hired somebody that happened to be his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law embezzled something like $40 or $50 million, and then pieced off to another country, and that took the entire company down. Which, it happens.
I really thought you were gonna
Punch the shit out of it.
punch
No.
the shit out
I
of
was waiting for one of y'all to. That's not the one you want, but you can definitely do that.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I was waiting for one of y'all to just do
I had
like
a drink and I
the.
bought it.
That is gonna hurt.
This is the El Segundo.
Segundo.
I bet you won't shotgun that.
Steve Austin Broken Skull IPA.
I bet you won't shotgun that
It's
beer.
1 pint.
All I
I
say,
bet you I won't either. How much you put on it?
chug half of it.
Really?
Don't. We
Is it gonna
because
be
it
heavy?
sounds like this podcast episode still has some steam left to it.
It doesn't. It's 3 hours long.
I think we've made 2 episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna be special guest Brandon, part 1.
Yeah. Well, that's the funny
Which is
thing.
completely
is-
fine because we'll chop out like dead spots or stuff we don't want.
Yeah.
If this conversation I'm having now, we'll chop out. We might
Adam
chop
pooping.
out some card talk just because it may not be
Adam pooping.
Adam pooping.
Yeah,
Yes,
we might
Adam.
have to cut that whole thing because. Oh, by the
Adam
way,
said he was going to sit here and be quiet on the
By
couch.
the way,
I set up every 5 minutes to talk.
I finally figured out why he thought your toilet was so small. He was pooping in the top.
That toilet is super short. It
Yeah.
was made in '92.
Yeah.
It's not a good
You
toilet.
gotta go skydiving. Well, maybe you don't, but
Squirrel suit skydiving.
Yeah.
there you go.
Put your squirrel suit on and go
Adam
back.
definitely did. He,
Oh my
he
gosh, did you imagine? I remember one time we were playing.
his knees must have been in his
Did you do that
throat.
already?
No, we were playing poker at your dad's house, and I came out. Your dad had a small toilet in his, dude, off the cuff. We were joking about how small his dad's toilet was in his in the downstairs, and I was all like, fee, fi, fo, fum, catch what comes out of my bum, and I made it straight off the cuff. I was so proud of it. And Jack, my brother-in-law, was like, man, you've been sitting on that for a minute. I was like, I have it. It just came off the cuff, bro. That's like legit just
No
out of
sip.
thin air. No sip.
No sip, you guys chug half of it.
I don't think. I mean, you do what you do.
I'm mad, dude. I'm already shot. He's got to cover me tomorrow if I'm lazy.
Oh yeah.
It's us opening. We're running the store tomorrow.
I'm coming from Great Bridge tomorrow.
We're running the whole store. We're the only 2 responsible ones in the building.
That's
And we already got at least 2 or 3 out.
unfortunate.
Look at that beer face. Watch this.
It's not bad. Anyone want to try?
It's
it?
too hoppy for me.
Yeah,
I'm
too
not
much like
IPA.
chewing on a bar of soap.
No, it tastes good.
No, it doesn't.
And he knows I make faces when I drink. It tastes fine.
I
Want
know,
to
I
try
saw you earlier when you drink the Field of Dreams.
it? You can do a
Funny
waterfall if you
though
want.
is Bobby makes that face even on things that he likes.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah,
it is
see?
hoppy.
It's the IPA is just way too hoppy for
This
me.
is definitely a hangover in a can.
Yeah, Bobby makes the bitter beer face
And
or
then we go,
whatever.
oh, it was pretty good.
I would have paid money. The episode you guys did with the wild turkey to see your face, because you're like, oh, he's just tears of joy. And I was like, I can only imagine Robert right now is hurting so bad.
Have you tried it?
No.
All right.
It can't be worse than the.
You don't even need a lot. You need like that much of it. And then you'll understand where we're like, wild turkey is completely garbage. The problem is.
No, you didn't say it was bad. You kept on saying, like, I like it.
I like it. But there's, and this is why I think wild turkey has like I still have my, my podcast voice on, but this is why you think wild turkey has like, it's a signature burn. It's supposed to taste like wild turkey 101, but elevated, right? So you get the elevated part, you're like, oh, that's cool. There's a lot more oak. There's a lot more toast to it. There's a lot more caramel to it. There's a lot more candy to it. But you still get a familiar hug.
Wild turkey has always scared me because one of the bars I ran, that bottle sat on that shelf for 2 years. When I ran one of the bars, it never was.
You want to hear a name that will blow your mind? Southern Comfort.
This one's the bourbon one. Southern Comfort's not bad.
Do you guys think we have enough bottles out? Because we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is gone, and beer.
Just smelling this hurts.
This is going to be gross.
Before you do it. All right. So after talking a little bit of shit, I went up, I grabbed the bottle of Wild Turkey Rare Breed, and Brandon's going to suffer through that. And he's not a whiskey drinker.
All right,
yeah, that's a burn.
Let the burn go away, though, and then you get the caramels and the chars. Nope.
It just hit me right in the chest. Like, first you hit it, you get in the back of the throat, yeah, it burns. As soon as it hits you in the chest, though, like you were talking about,
Yeah.
oh, that's a punch, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a Kentucky hug right there.
I mean, I'm not saying like a Bruce. Not a
He's
Bruce
going
Lee kiss.
Tears of happiness.
No, not tears of happiness. Oh, I take tequila way better than this.
Dude, so here's the problem is,
I would rather drink a lot of tequilas than that.
the problem is a lot of people like Wild Turkey Rare Breed. They like Wild Turkey and all because you can't hate on it. It's been around for a long time. But Rare Breed is not where it's at. Russell's is where it's at.
I kind of feel bad because that was so bad. He's chasing it with Stone Cold beer.
No, I've spent my velo into because not only did I have the mint velo in with the.
Oh,
This I don't hate when you're already drunk. The IPA,
I can't do IPAs.
dude. Whenever you're already gone, it's okay. It's mediocre.
But looking at the bottle now, it was not.
I guarantee you, I could take a sip of that Field of Dreams and not make a face.
I tell you, the bottle
No, you
that I had
can't.
on my shelf was not Wild Turkey. Now thinking about it, it was Woodford Reserve.
Bro, I got a Woodford double oak up there. That's the shit.
Woodford's good.
We had the bottle on our shelf for 2 years and it never went away.
Really?
We're
At one of the bars I was at.
It's because when you're at a bar,
No, hold on.
especially
Just
bar-
take that.
Okay.
I'm not.
I got you.
I wasn't going to do that again.
Bobby just finished Brandon's glass of Rare Breed. That wasn't even a lot of Rare
It wasn't
Breed.
even hot. But see, now I'm getting the caramel, the candy flavors. I understand why people like it.
I don't.
The aftertaste is not bad.
My eyes are fucking watering right
The
now. 'cause I just
aftertaste
took it.
is not terrible.
No, but that's what people drink it for. Is they like Jeff likes to try it. Jeff is my stepfather. Is that what you call someone who marries your mom? Okay, Jeff is my stepfather. He grew up on a tugboat in the 70s.
An
So yeah,
old-fashioned
that's
boat.
good. You know what I mean? If you were drinking shit from the 70s and 80s, that's good. But you put that up against Lost, or you put it up against Aviation, you put it up against 1792 Sweet Wheat. Every bottle that's up here is good except for Field of Dreams and Wild Turkey.
The podcast is about to start accepting Venmo, and they are going to pay for the old-fashioned tattoo on Robert.
The old fashioned.
I'm just
No
throwing
shit
this
now.
out there. The podcast
So-
has always accepted Venmo. Hashtag not
The
sponsored,
only
but we'll take
tattoos I
one.
had were going to be things that I remembered. And if this continues longer than 3 months, which I'm pretty sure it will,
We already are.
we're already past 3 months. This will be a period of time that I want to look back on and go, hey, remember when we tried to start that podcast? And I will get it. It will be okay to get a tattoo of.
Don't don't get it on the upper part of your arm. You just lift it up your sleeve, and it was whiter than anything else.
It's white as shit.
Nobody's ever going to see that tattoo.
No. You should have seen him back when we did landscaping.
Because when I decided I was going to start a landscaping company, he was with me.
Yep. So, have you seen his arm tattoo, right? Did you ever pay a lot of attention to it?
No, I just remember they used to sell me a lot of warranties when it came to products. When he would come over and I'd talk to him, like, I got this on my arm because I don't work on my own cars.
Really? That's a good play. Also, he doesn't do math. His fractions are off.
11 sevens. It's because it's my birthday, bro.
Yeah. He got 11 sevens on his arm. It's like he could have done it in the European style, 7-11s, it would have been fine.
4 seconds.
It was dope when I got it. I think it's a good looking tattoo. I'm not mad at it.
No, it's sweet looking.
Yeah, I mean it's fucked up though. Like you got a wrench on your arm. Oh, well, now they're gonna be able to find me. Yeah, but you got a wrench tattooed on your arm. Rest of my life, I'm gonna be fucking 60 years old, walking around with a fucking wrench on my arm.
You should have Melanie.
You got any tattoos?
You should have Melanie's name tattooed somewhere on you.
Do you have any tattoos? Truthfully,
It says Brazil.
No, seriously.
No, I do not.
None.
None at all?
Not one.
Man, he's
I
trying to
was looking
raise...
for his first one.
Were you? Yeah.
With the Celtic
Because
knot.
we were
Yeah.
supposed to get... it was supposed to be
You
me
and
and Ryan getting tattoos, and that fucking bitch Mara... I was waiting for something to come from upstairs.
I don't think she even remembers that.
She definitely does, because she's talked about the boob cakes. Anyway, so me and my buddy arranged to go get tattoos together. One of our other friends,
Ryan the cop. He's a state
Ryan the
trooper.
cop.
Yeah, we got to smoke our weed before he shows up to gatherings.
And so
A couple times we
did.
We did like guys weekend. We're like, hey man, let's go hit this joint. And Ryan's like, what are you guys doing? We're like, stay over there, Popo.
No.
Yeah, different state, different rules.
Yeah.
You have no
So we're
jurisdiction.
still in Virginia.
Yeah.
You're off the clock. You can't say shit. Anyway, we were supposed to go get tattoos. And one of my ex-girlfriends had moved in, and we are not dating at this point, but she had come down here to go to school, and my dad offered her our spare room to live in while she was in school. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is it beer before liquor?
I don't know.
Liquor
You're
before
mixing
your
everything.
beer, you're in the clear.
Yeah, but you're
Beer
mixing
before
everything.
Liquor and get drunk quicker.
Anyway, so we were talking about me and Ryan talking about going and getting tattoos, and so we finally
Ryan is a childhood friend of his. He's known him since he was like 5.
longer than that. My
Yeah.
mom like babysat him like when he was a
As
few
a
months
child.
old. So we're like, we're gonna go get these tattoos, and then Mara's like, oh, I'll go with you, right? And she gets a fucking tattoo while I'm waiting for Ryan to get there. Ryan gets there. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm getting. I go back. And then she actually took the second to last spot. So now I have a tattoo on my back that I got with an ex-girlfriend who got a stupid fucking black sheep tattoo, like a stencil drawing black sheep tattoo that she has since covered up with something else because she's like, I don't really need that tattoo in my life. I'm like, that's awesome. You tried to tag along for something and then ruined a like event for someone else for something you're gonna fucking cover up. Like, you're fucking fuck you, Mara.
You still have it?
Yeah,
Mine?
show him.
Yeah. I don't even remember.
He was
what
like my shoulder
it's on.
being white.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was like,
Which is his
white.
Irish asshole.
That reminds you of your ex?
I went to the same
Yeah,
place
right?
and got junior tattooed on me because I knew I'd be junior forever.
Yep.
And I wouldn't regret it. Turns out,
Yeah,
regret
regret
it.
For Dale
And
Jr.?
Amen, brother. And then I got a wrench in my arm because I worked on cars for a couple years.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to forget this point in my life.
Better.
See, and that's the point that like you get to. Dylan's fucking nuts because he doesn't have a lot of tattoos, but he put one on his fucking hand.
Yeah.
Well, the next tattoo I gave him the idea for, he is all in on it.
That
He's a Creed fan.
Oh
I
God.
can't remember the lyrics of the song unless I play it.
6 feet from the edge,
And it's just
I'm
the letters
thinking-
from it. And he said he wants to get it across his chest.
It makes me think of what was it, Ted, when he was like, you can sing any song from the '90s with just vowels.
Yeah.
Dylan swears they're the greatest
Dylan
band,
loves Creed, bro.
greatest band ever made.
He's going to be a ridiculous episode.
I mean, I've got one employee at work who's like a super huge Creed fan too. I think anywhere you work, there's one
Creed fan.
Can you imagine
They're still
editing
holding
that?
on.
Him?
Dylan on here?
Shh.
What are we gonna have to edit out?
Everything.
We don't have to edit shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's
not
let
really.
him say all the dumb shit he wants.
Yeah.
Not our life. It can go up as episode 27, the one where Dylan gets fired. Dylan, if you're listening, don't say dumb shit. You won't get fired.
He's a crazy, crazy kid.
He's the one who took the half deal on Dad's car.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. That's how I keep y'all in track. Who I've let you sell cars to.
I don't think Brandon's done any race deals.
Probably not.
That's weird.
It's only do Denise's deals.
That's weird. I thought everybody's done a race deal in there.
Nah. I don't know who sold Jenner last Palisade.
No idea. I don't know.
We might have fired him.
And then what's her name did Isabella's.
Yeah, Isabella's. I know who did Isabella's.
I think they're coming in this weekend to
Sell it.
try to trade 2 in.
For what?
So Nick is getting an F-250
He already got it.
and John is buying their F-150.
Okay.
Because Nick wants a bigger truck
Yeah.
for the
Camper,
RV,
yeah.
which is fine. But Bella wants a truck.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, I got mistracked here.
Yeah.
Mistracked?
Off track.
Off track?
Off
Misinterpreted.
toss.
Off toss and toss off.
Toss
The
off
number
and
one
off
game you
toss.
said you could watch any point in time.
Red Sox Yankees.
2004?
2004 ALCS.
Game 7? I thought it was game 4.
Well, they were tied 3-3 going
Okay.
into game 7.
Okay.
Any game you could watch
Any point?
at any point.
For what, soccer or hockey?
Football.
Football.
Or hockey.
I don't know if I can think of one solid game as a Commanders fan that I could just go back and watch. I can think of multiple plays where
Okay.
it's just like, last year the Hail Mary.
Yeah. To the infield?
What?
To the infield?
Yeah, to the infield. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, and I will never forget this moment because I was at a meeting at my store. It's our all-store meeting. It's the last one that my boss of 8 years was going to be at. She was retiring after this meeting. And I'm sitting in the back with our shipping and receiving person. We're both Commanders fan. We're watching.
I'm not
Well-
mad at that. Sorry.
Yeah, what was probably one of the most boring games ever aired on television. I mean, it was Sunday Night Football, and I think the score in the end was like 10 to 13. Like it was not
It wasn't
a
a
great
high-scoring
game.
game.
It didn't get good until the very end when the Bears went down and they scored their touchdown. And then you've got like 3 seconds left on the clock, and Jaden Daniels. I remember watching that touchdown, and me and the guy were just like, oh, fuck. Like, we could have had this game. We should have had this game.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was such a boring game, and we're going to lose.
Yeah.
We are watching, the Hail Mary goes off, and they announce the winner of our company's peer-to-peer nominated award.
Yeah.
And it was Charlotte, who's been a friend of mine since way, 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 way back when.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. Hippie.
Okay. Oh, hippie.
Yeah. So from way, way back when. Anyway, so
I
we're
didn't know
sitting
history.
back there. They.
She works for you guys?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Her picture goes up after Jaden Daniels had thrown the ball. And
Yeah.
we're just like, damn, can't believe it. Catch happens. Her picture goes up. Me and Peter jump out of our chairs screaming. And it couldn't have been better timing
Yeah.
because everybody thought we were cheering for her. And we're hugging each other and we're crying. We're like, I can't believe this fucking happened. Because that was one of the most magical moments of the season last year. And I can watch that clip 1,000 times. and still be like, fuck yeah, I can't believe that happened. And I think a lot of people, even if you're not a Commanders fan, you watch that clip, and anytime a Hail Mary ends the game,
it's
right?
a good game.
If you're on the losing team, you're pissed. And every time it comes up, you're just more pissed off. And everyone else is just like, damn, a fucking miracle walk-off.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't matter. If you're not the losing team, you're like, damn, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like,
talking about terrible games to go to, my worst NFL game I ever went to 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. Tom Brady in Tampa versus Brett Favre. The last game they'll ever play against each other. I was down in Tampa for the game. 100 degrees. So now automatically you're like, this sucks being hammered. 100-degree weather. Watching a football game.
right.
Everybody's passing out underneath the stadium because it's so damn hot. Final score ends up being like 9-7.
Ugh.
It was terrible.
Which is crazy because both of them are gunslingers. Like, you would think that game would just be a shootout.
We went there and we were like, we're going to be all over ESPN. This is going to be a highlight reel. Nothing.
I've only
NASCAR, Richmond, 1987.
Oh, yeah?
Look it up. Best race ever.
You were there?
No.
No, he just, that's
I
his
was born
game.
in 88.
I've been to one NFL game, and it was...
I have not been to an NFL game. I need to.
It was Commanders versus New York, and I don't even remember who our fucking quarterback was. It might have been the last year that Cousins was there, but I don't think it was because I don't even... Like, if it was Cousins, I think I would remember that it was Kirk Cousins. Only game I've ever been to, and it was a slaughter. It was amazing. Like, we just kicked New York's ass all up and down, and like I want to go back so badly just because the way the stadium, even back then when the team was in like it was a shit team in a shit stadium with shit ownership and everything was just bad. But the way the fans responded to a touchdown or a good play or everything, it's just like so different. And I think it's why like I can go to a Tides game and have a great time because the people around you are freaking out and you're like, fuck yeah, you're happy, I'm happy. Yeah, let's go. Like you just kind of build up camaraderie with the people around you no matter what. I could go to a Dallas game versus any other team. I don't even care who that team is. I am happy to root against Dallas.
Not this year we're currently in, but last year it was amazing to go to Tides games because I knew there was going to be a number of those young guys that were going to be playing for the Orioles this year.
Right, yeah.
And they won like the AAA World Series and they were phenomenal. And watching these young guys play, I mean, I just knew it. Now, my second pro football game was Cowboys in Washington 2 years ago, and it was like we had to win to even get a chance. We got smoked. It's like 18 degrees outside. I'm freezing. I was like, get me out of here as fast
right.
as I can get
It's the exact opposite of your last fucking game.
I was like, get me the hell out of here.
Now you're drinking just to get warm. I need some feeling.
And the joke was my Genesis killed somebody.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're trying to leave, and like traffic getting out of Redskin Stadium, RFK, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Nobody's moving. Well, they're trying to get an ambulance through. Somebody that works there comes over and smacks my car, and they're like, move. And I'm like, where am I going?
Yeah.
Move to
where?
I watched the guy take 3 steps and he hits the ground. Ambulance go to him. Dude apparently had a heart attack or something. All I did was touch my car, and my buddy's like, your car just killed somebody. I'm like, I didn't do anything.
That's
I'm back.
Man, that's crazy. I can't believe you're a murderer.
The Genesis is a murderer.
Oh.
The G80.
My
used to
car
drive.
killed somebody. Yeah.
He used to have a G80. It was pretty slick.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
My dad used to have a
famous
G80.
sucks.
Your dad did.
Yeah.
Hey, look, our brand is right around my favorite beer.
It's only your favorite beer because it's full.
First night I've ever had is my favorite beer.
My favorite beer.
For $11 for a 4-pack.
That's my favorite beer. This is my second favorite beer. It's the IPA. It's not that good. I almost threw up twice. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm hammered. I don't know about you guys. Usually I don't get this buzzed. But
I
I'm woozy.
stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, I know you did. That's
But
good.
then I took a burp of that wild turkey just a second ago.
Yeah.
All the flashbacks came back, and I was like, I don't want wild turkey.
Whatever,
got
do
you, bro.
that shit again. Wild turkey is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That rare breed, it's a tough one to drink. And like I
it's
said,
bad. I think it's
brown chicken, brown
I
cow.
think it's made for its own
Feelings.
It's what you expect.
Is that what you
It's
expect?
for your own emotions.
It's for your emotions.
Life has kicked you in the teeth,
Yeah.
and you
Drink
want
wild
to kick to
turkey.
the chest. Drink wild turkey.
Yeah, we'll do both.
Not a sponsor, it will be.
This is the one I'm going to say no, they won't.
And,
Last week you were like, they might call us trying to change your mind.
if anybody on here is a gambler, I can guarantee you, Field Dreams will not be sponsoring this
Yeah.
podcast.
I don't think we're as harsh as other people when we say, I won't buy that bottle again. But man, that was horrible.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to go in a Pour Your Friends.
Oh, 100%. And we got the single barrel was good. It was hot.
It is hot.
You're drinking that now?
Yes.
It was good. Somehow I burped
Single-
to taste shrimp. Not know now. I didn't drink shrimp in like 3 or 4 days. I had
do something.
Domino's and whiskey
That's
tonight.
vomit.
Oh, it's because I have the Boom Boom sauce from Wawa.
They have Boom Boom sauce at Wawa?
It's called Bang Bang. Yeah, same shit.
So Field of Dreams, Pour Your Friends.
Yeah. Lost single barrel.
Don't even. You can't. Nope. We're not rating the Lost Single Barrel tonight. Does not get a rating.
1700, 1792.
1792 Sweet Wheat is going for.
I don't think it would be a don't ask me, but I definitely think it would be a
That's going in. I'll take a pour.
I'll take a pour. That
Yep.
means you ask your buddy, and 99% of the time he's going to say, "Yep, I'll take a pour." And I'm pouring some sweet wheat. You want some?
So that's the point of this list, right? Like if you're at a cookout at a friend's house, right? One where they go up and they pour themselves a drink and they know they don't even have to ask you. They know that if I'm going to have
If
some,
I'm
I know
pouring
they're
Lost
going
at a
to.
cookout, I can pour him a glass without even asking.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Then you've got I'll take a pour, which is basically like, hey, I'm gonna grab a glass of whatever. Oh, I'll take some of it. Like I'll try that, or I'll drink that again.
I think the two best I tried tonight, Lost was very good. I'm not saying Lost is not.
Yeah, you're good.
My two favorite had to be 1792 and Encante,
Oh, the tequila.
the tequila.
But
Both very smooth.
so if you did tequila, Espolon was definitely.
Encante? You didn't like it?
Oh, I liked it fine, but I'm not gonna drink the rest of it.
I'm not drinking the rest of that and driving back to Great Bridge.
It's a very
So
reasonable
the-
statement.
Mine would be still. Mine would probably be both Lost. I think I like Lost more. I think it had a little bit of a harsher, you know what I mean, than the 1792.
But I think that's what I liked about
You like 1792 smooth,
It
Smooth,
wasn't-
sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
as
that
much of
bottle assumes it's going to be smooth. You know what I mean? That bottle's like, I'm a sexy bitch. What's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you also, I don't look at it as like a sexual object either.
Wait, you don't look at the bottles like how will they fit?
The Lost ones, you definitely have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Dude,
the easiest one to
I
take.
can't wait to go visit Lost and hope that he's heard 5 seconds of the shit we talk about Lost.
Just the bottle.
Yeah, just the bottle.
You don't talk negative about the liquor. You talk negative about the
But
bottle.
legitimately, you walk in a liquor store. We accidentally bought Lost. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I can see why that would be an accident because you look at the bottle and you're like, this skinny ass bottle.
Yeah.
So what it was, we went to the liquor store. We were just
To
looking at
buy
whatever
this
there
couch.
was there.
We went to go buy this couch in Chesapeake. Which
At
is
a
a different
liquor
couch.
store. I don't know why it was at a liquor store.
Yeah, it was across the street from a liquor store. And us being gluttons for punishment, we said, wait, there's a liquor store right there. We should go in it.
That's
So-
not even the full story, but that's fine.
Really?
Keep going. Yeah.
Well, this black light you got on, was this a casting couch?
Yeah.
Can't
Can't you see the white spots? I was gonna say no.
You don't know me, bitch.
Oh man. So Pour Our Friends is like if someone's coming over and we want them to try something.
Like the Lost is definitely a pour, my friends. Like I want everyone to try Lost.
Anything that appears up here, I can encompass down.
Yeah.
Right. But it's things like John J. Bowman. It's not something I'm going to drink every night. It's 119 proof. It's a very spicy kind of bourbon. But if a friend was coming over who's kind of a bourbon fan, I'd be like, hey, have you tried this? And if they haven't tried it, then I would have a glass of it with them. No pour, it's self-explanatory, And you should feel honored that we didn't serve you any Jack Daniels.
I've had Jack number of times.
Yeah, but we didn't serve it to you. See, that goes under pour your enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Brewery.
Oh, damn. It does,
Dude,
it
have you
is.
tried Jack Daniels as an adult?
I have, like, mixed with.
Have you had
No,
have you
just
had
straight Jack
10 year?
Daniels.
I haven't had the 10 year.
10 years terrible too.
I want to try the
10
Jack
years
Daniels
good.
Sinatra.
That's
We've
what we both
talked
tried about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that's kind of on the list, especially after we tried the 10 year. The 10 year is the hands, it is way above Jack Daniels.
Well, I know nothing about most of the bottles on that list. I've never tried them.
Yeah.
But watching Adam's reaction while he was reading them was hilarious. I don't know if anybody else was paying attention. He's like having a whole conversation over here by himself.
Yeah, like, why would you put that there? Why would you put that there?
Like there's things like the Blanton's that's on the list, which he complained about being so low.
Where's it at? Is it for your
It's
friends?
for your friends.
That's something like Jilly Blanton's is not that great.
It's really not. I think
Not to us, and we like 90 proof.
Yeah, and
we like 90 to 95.
I think he nailed it on the head.
Yeah.
Blanton's is popular because they did spell their name in horses, and they did different styles of horses.
So each topper on the horse is like a different position of a horse race. So when you get all of them, it looks like the horse running the race and winning.
And then
Which is dope,
they
'cause
have
each letter by the last foot, it's dope. It spells out Blanton's. But the juice in the bottle, legitimately, I have 4 bottles of Blanton's, 2 of them open. We haven't finished one. I finished bottles of Penelope and Lost. I guarantee you the Lost bottle will be empty before that.
I think Bobby bought the 4 bottles before we even cracked into.
No, we
And
cracked
the
them
other
on the
bourbon.
porch last year, 2 years ago.
I know y'all haven't done an episode on this one because I've listened to every single one.
Yeah, he has been our biggest fan.
When I was up in New Hampshire, I drank an entire bottle with somebody of this bourbon one night, and I want to see where y'all will place it. Elijah Craig.
Oh, it's up there.
Elijah Craig is Pour Our Friends.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not something I'm going to just like pick out because I don't think it's like, oh my God, I have to have this. But if I had a friend over and they hadn't had it, I would definitely do it. If I'm
Pour Your
making an
Friend
old,
is what you would tell your friend to get if they were going into bourbon.
Yep.
If they
If
were
I
just
was-
getting into the field. You know what I mean?
if I was making old fashions, right? Like
Elijah Craig
Craig
would be
makes a
great.
good old fashioned.
So the episode y'all did for the old fashions.
Yes.
When you said peach bitters, I was all in.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to try this. This is going to be amazing. Because there have been times where I've gone to a bar and I'm like, I want something besides a beer or a tequila. I want an old fashioned. And I want the presentation at Cavalier at Hunt Club for a smoked old fashioned.
Okay.
You bring up Hunt Club for a particular reason? He was supposed to be with us at Hunt Club eating, but we forgot to invite him.
That's what we're going to win that night? I didn't even know we were going to win.
I think you also forgot to invite me, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Hunt
for the
Club is
company, they had this big thing, and all the team leaders got to go and everything else. But the people that paid
Oh, no.
for it,
The night you're supposed to go, we went to Aldo's.
okay,
Yeah.
they had this big thing where they were like, oh, this one product that we sell for the company is going to pay for all the team leaders to go out, and they were supposed to send me an email because that month I sold 19 of this one product.
Yeah.
The most the company's ever sold in 1 month by one person. And the person that's the spokesperson for them is like, where were you at last night? I was like, what are you talking about? I was at home. She was like, you were invited last night. I was like, to what? She was like, all the team leaders went. We spent like $3,000 or whatever it was, or a crazy amount of money on dinner and drinks and everything. You were supposed to be going. So I asked Adam, I'm like, where was my invite? He's like, I invited you. Then he was like, wrong email. And I was like, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. I brought creme brulee home.
So here's what I need from you,
Yes.
right? The next time you're going to go on one of these adventures
Yeah.
and then call me for a ride home, call me like 40 minutes before the bar closes.
Can't do that.
You just changed a red light on him for that question?
I like the pink one. Pink's pretty
Because
bright.
he calls me, he's like, hey, I need you to come pick me up, which I have 0 issues. If I haven't had anything to drink, you can call me 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever it is. I will get out of bed. I will come and pick you up. Now, I may be like, you fucking asshole when I get there, right? But I will always come and pick you up. I do not care. It's much better than the
I thought it was
alternative.
because I was his best friend. No, not really. Just anybody.
Well, do you think there was somebody who was on the island who was just completely oblivious to what was going on? Like a bunch of his buddies got on a plane and he was like, yeah, we're going here. And then he's like, I asked for a hot towel and the girl told me she didn't know what that was. I don't know how to perform.
Look at the face of Prince Henry. He looked like he was oblivious. Like, I'll take a picture of him. If he knew, he wouldn't have been like up for all the pictures.
He was there?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like Prince Henry had a travel ban and all kinds of weird stuff happened with Prince Henry because he had pictures with Epstein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, he's in the pictures. Like,
Yeah.
if he knew what was going on,
So
he's
I'm
not
telling you,
gonna
like,
make this
he was
picture.
like, there was just weird pictures on the walls. No one was at the continental breakfast. Like, just someone oblivious. Like, yeah, I had a fine trip. It was fine. It was
Excuse
a
me,
beach.
sir.
I went to bed early.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of noises all
He
night.
went to bed at 10 o'clock.
We made a joke about it being like a Diddy party. Everyone's like, okay, the party's over. I'm going to bed. And then that's when the real shit starts.
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to use the restroom,
Yeah.
and I saw some weird stuff and weird noise. I thought it was a dream. Was that real?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So someone went to the island.
imagine Danny DeVito in It's Always Sunny, you know, floating on the water with the rum ham. Did you watch Always Sunny?
Yeah.
It was like, I can see Danny DeVito being there. What the, what? That's what was going on?
Yeah.
Here's what's scary.
I was just drunk.
As soon as you said Danny DeVito's name, I'm like, who's fucking Danny DeVito?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
He's a funny beast, and Always Sunny's still running.
It is amazing.
It's an amazing show.
So anyway, but yeah, and then the next episode, we make a lot of jokes about Epstein and then
Yeah.
talk about he should probably just off himself. Oh, he did.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't sue us, Jeffrey Epstein. I don't even know.
Or if you want to sponsor, no.
Yeah.
No, we'll turn that one down too.
You will.
Absolutely. We're not getting involved in that kind of dirty.
No, I don't want to be in child porn.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jenner from Subway.
Did he die?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Did he?
He died to the public.
Wow,
That's for damn
did he?
sure. Yeah, that was crazy too. Like that was like
The whole Diddy
that was
situation?
what?
The crazy part is I moved my like 7 times. The Diddy situation?
No. Jared from Subway.
Oh, that was unseen.
Yeah, nobody saw it. And Subway was real quick, but
Yeah, Jared who?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
They were running with him when he was losing weight off their subs, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're like,
Child porn.
Stop it.
that was like the pro baseball player, Wander Franco. That was about a year and a half ago. His cards were selling for the hottest amount ever. He was a young baseball player for Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He was dating a 15-year-old girl, even though he was married. The parents knew about it. They were okay with it. And as soon as she said, I want a Mercedes, he was like, I'm not giving you a Mercedes. She went public with it. Immediately released from baseball, banned from
Really?
baseball for life, lives down in Dominican Republic right now, plays like street baseball, and all of his cards' values dropped. I mean,
Really?
I do think no matter what side of the aisle you're on,
So
America
there was a NASCAR driver in the Xfinity series or like moving up through Modify series. Same thing.
it was wild.
Yeah.
But the thing was, now I'm trying to get my hand on one baseball card because
Which one? We have like 400 listeners.
they came out with some cards that
Four.
were like they were towards the younger baseball group. These young guys that were getting called up through the system, and they called them Youth Invasion. And they have one that says Wander Franco Youth Invasion.
Oh, no.
Obviously, this happened, and you never saw this card again.
Yeah.
Some people
you
saw
want
them
it for
online.
the irony?
I just want it for the irony.
Youth invasion?
Oh, I get it.
None of his
I hope
cards,
not.
like all of his cards are worth like $1. That one card's worth like $140,
Really?
and I just want to get it just to keep it.
But yeah, I think no matter what side of the aisle you're on, no matter what your leanings are,
Yeah.
everyone agrees, and prison proves this. The pedophiles should, they should not be around.
Yeah. 100%.
As a listener of the show, will a video add anything to you?
I think it would be amazing. Because right now, like you got the audio, you play it, and you listen to it. But to see the face that goes with it, one, it ties into the whole kayfabe thing.
The what?
The kayfabe. It's a wrestling.
The character
term.
that we're building.
Okay.
Technically, the easy part is our characters are us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The hard part is the characters are us.
Right now, the hard part is like you don't get a visual on.
Yeah, you don't get a
who are.
visual. You're just looking at a
You're
screen.
off a
You're
voice.
hearing a voice. Audio.
But I mean, it'd be hard to be kind of like telling like a dirty novel of we're at Ryan's house. Imagine 3 TVs behind a bar.
Yeah.
That's where we're at, and everybody's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
But seeing it visually, everybody's gonna be like, "That's fucking dope."
Yeah, the dude has a fucking sports bar in his house.
Yeah, the night we were watching football, I was like,
Yeah. It's a legit bar. Like, it's got bar stools. It's got a bar counter.
"It's probably nicer than some of the
You
bars."
can
I've
sit at
been
the
to.
bar just like,
You
order
probably
real
had the
fast.
whole setup like over in the back corner.
we didn't head to that corner. We were by the door.
I was at the bar. Every time I turned around, I had a PBR in front of me. I was
Yeah.
complaining. You want to try this bourbon? I was like,
Nah.
I love that it's a PBR.
I was
Yeah,
still
he always has
that night.
PBR at his house.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No matter how high up you get in the dollar value,
Yeah, PBR is still.
PBR is
No, he
still.
kept on trying to offer me other beers, and I was like,
He's got other ones, but he's got a case of PBR, and that's the ones that every time we go to his house, those are the ones I steal because they're the most normal beer.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to go for like, I don't want to go make Modelo or Corona or something that's
Yeah.
more expensive. I'm like, I'm okay with PBR.
Yeah. But you get over there, he drinks PBR, he drinks some. The problem is his bottle, like, he's got the 1 liter Buffalo. He's got the Rabbit Hole. He's got some hard to find whiskeys. But
He's
the
got a lot of
PBR,
bottles I've never seen.
yeah, ridiculous. And it's got like little maps of where he played golf at and stuff like that. It's nuts. But it's in his house.
Like when I walked in, I mean, you looked up, you have the shelf that goes all the way around, and it's just bourbons.
We can outvote everybody.
What do you
Next
mean?
time they're like, because the team leads, we definitely get to vote on where we go to eat.
I don't know. I haven't been invited to one of those.
Well, you're going to, because if we get to, I think he gave us the numbers this month. So if you get this
We're
number,
not going to hit
yeah, we are.
111 new cars.
Yeah.
We're at like 75.
Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow.
How much are we working tomorrow?
A lot. So this next week's gonna be fucking nuts. We're gonna hit our numbers, and then he's gonna say, "All right, where you guys want to go?" And as long as both of us vote for his house, will be 2 votes with his vote. He'll vote for his house, and we'll go over there. He'll cook us steaks, and we'll hang out at his house. That's the way to do it.
I'm not going to vote for that.
Why,
I want the lavishing dinners that I've always heard about.
dude? You want to go on a floating fucking? His dock has a motor on it. You sit on his dock in a
Did he
rocking
even
chair.
blow himself up on the
And
4th of July?
fucking, you take off across the lake on his fucking dock. It's nuts.
Any single listeners here?
Not a sponsor. Floating docks.
I mean, must be nice.
Yeah, well, he worked his way up there. He deserved it.
Oh,
If any manager deserves it, it's him.
Yeah.
I've worked for a couple of managers, and I've worked for a couple of people in the car business, and
he's funny.
yeah,
He is funny to me because like he is like I don't want to deal with shit, and if shit hits his desk, he's like I don't want to deal with this longer than 5 minutes. Because like when
He
I
fixes a lot of problems.
because
He does.
when I had the problem with my car where the service manager wouldn't call me back,
Mhm.
I went and I was like, "Hey Ryan, like I don't want to be that guy." He's like, "No, you can be that guy. What's going on?" And I was like, "All right, well, I'm trying to get this fixed. This is what happened." And he's like, "Okay."
As soon as Ryan hears his name, he's out there.
Mhm.
What can I help you with?
Yeah,
He's a great job with that.
He's like, "Okay, cool. Give me 5 minutes." He went over to service, came back. He's like, "Can you bring it back in 3 days? I have it done for you." I'm like, "What?"
We give Adam a hard time about never being to the desk, but he knocks it out a lot.
He does a lot of shit too. Yeah.
And you have twins at the house, man.
The fucked up part is, at some point, this team will die. This team will no longer be together. If we do our jobs right, none of us will be together in 10 years.
All right, everybody. Thank you for your time spent on episode 17 of the Old Fashioned Podcast. Special guest, Brandon.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you. Thank you for bringing one of the worst bourbons that we've had on the show, Field of Dreams. If y'all have the opportunity to pick up a bottle of that, I suggest that you do. Immediately drop it on the ground and get something good like Lost.
Save someone else from drinking it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do a lot to prevent your friends from drinking bad bourbon.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and follow us on the socials below. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify, Amazon Music, and iTunes.
Yeah, all over YouTube. If you're listening to us, let us know how you're listening to us.
So we figure out where to put us.
Yeah, absolutely. Where we can put our energy at the best, it'd be awesome. You can email us at TheOldfashionedfriendship@gmail.com.
Yep. All right, guys, and we'll follow up with you. Have a great night, and cheers.
Cheers.
And that's a wrap for today on The Old Fashioned Friendship. We hope you enjoyed the drinks and the trip down memory lane as much as we did.
I know it's always a good day for us. We can crack open a bottle and share some of our stories from a more simple time. Hopefully, you got a good laugh and a thirst for bourbon.
If you like what you heard, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review or hit us up on social media. The links are in the description below.
And if you have any stories of your own, we'd love to hear them. Send us a message. Maybe your story will remind us of one we forgot.
Until next time, pour yourself a drink and keep the stories flowing.
And cheers to 20 years of friendship and many more to come.
Cheers.